All right. So, welcome back to Icewind Dale, everybody. A few complications the last week, but it's great to be back deep. Camera. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so if you don't remember, though I suspect you do, you discovered what the dwarves are up to. Those nasty little dwarves. Out there were trap building a dragon made of shardlin. Explains why they've been all over the 10 towns looking for shardlin. What they you chased the dragon around the place, eventually caught up with it in Tourmaline. You had a bit of a battle with it. And then according to the flight path that you found in Sunblight Fortress, you know Lonelywood, next target. You know Lonelywood, you've visited there, you've got connection there with Nimsy Huddle the dwarf and her numerous grandkids that she takes care of. That's where it's heading to. So you've got on your dragon sled, on your, shall we say, wolf, they're called...
Zombie dogs?
What are they pulling? A sled. The sled dogs. Wolf zombie dogs pulling sleds. And you're making quite good time. It's a lot faster. If nothing else, the zombie dogs don't need rest. They don't need food. They just go and go. It's a little creepy, a little off-putting. But you've got a valuable new ally called Villain, who seems to be helping you a lot. You had bad things about Villain from a tiefling that you met, Kira Dinaval, and she said, "Oh, look out for Villain Harple. She deals with necromancy. Blurs a line between life and death. But beggars, I guess, can't be choosers, considering her awesome sled. And you've left Tourmaline, and the wind and the storm is just pelting down unrelentingly. And you're heading your way to Lonelywood. You had a sight of the dragon as it left Tourmaline, but it's just vanished with a flurry of snowstorm. So, the mighty Order of the Beak. What do you like to do?
Malcolm, can you just check my character sheet? I know I haven't got any hit points.
Sorry? Let's have a look.
I don't believe.
Well, you were knocked down last time and we recovered you to 1 hit point, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think up to... We were, I think, at the point where we were deciding whether who was going to heal on the way back.
Yes.
And I think we were heading towards Targos to make our stand at Targos, or at least get to Targos and then potentially head to maybe to Bremen if there's time to get to Bremen. But we felt probably Targos would be where we would try and make our stand.
I just need to make sure that I remember where I'm at and what I'm doing.
Shall I don't know how much healing Tarvin's got, but someone will need to heal her up a little bit. I recommend that you'll, if you can, what level was that that storm that you cast? The lightning storm, whatever one that was?
I'm just checking here. I think it was level
3.
Level 3.
Oh yeah. So don't use any level because that was really effective against him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but you might have to heal yourself up using a couple of your first level healings as well.
We're on 1 hit.
Yeah.
So I have a...
Grim.
Do we still have healing potions?
Some people do. I don't think I do. I think we've used.
Yeah, I don't think I started with one because
Yeah,
No,
we only
I
had 2 of them.
came in late.
Arvin, office building, Cheshire.
Yep.
There are slots in his one here. Here we go. Best roll by
Oh.
Tarvin. Tarvin not. Oh. 6 hit points.
I can also offer a cure wounds at second level.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, look at
well,
that.
I feel
That's
inadequate.
booyah!
3 times as much.
Almost as an
So, where are your hit points at,
At the
Leah?
moment, I can't see any. It just says
I'll heal you up.
yeah.
5 hit points.
Out of how much?
Phew, that's better. 50. I've got a maximum of 56.
Yeah, I reckon heal yourself up to full because you're kind of the key in a weird way. So you've got some healing as well with your character.
Okay.
Yeah, give yourself at least another 1, if not 2. Is anyone else damaged? Like, I'm a little bit damaged, but not too
Yeah,
badly.
I'll need to heal myself. I'm pretty bad.
Yeah,
How do I
okay.
go about healing myself?
You just cast the spell on yourself. You just
Okay.
touch your other hand, and heal yourself up.
Boosh!
Oh,
16.
well, that was
Oh,
for
sorry, that was for me. I was on 26 or 27. Yeah,
goodness gracious. From
I'm.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
right.
I'm on 44 now. I had 28
Oh,
out of 75.
I reckon heal ourselves up a bit. Heal yourself up a bit more then, Nymph. Do you have
Yeah, I'll try. I need to save the second level slots, but I'll do
Yeah, yeah.
another first level.
I got 16 too.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're pretty much full.
Now, I was thinking,
Yep.
I heard rumours from reading in Cal's book about how you did a daring raid in Targos, and that in the town hall in Targos, and I didn't know this, even though I've lived there, that they had some sort of Shardlin statue. Do we think that might be something that would tempt the Shardlin dragon down as a lure?
I don't think so. I don't know. Who does anyone else know?
I think
Well-
that what do we found out the plans as best we could from the dwarf from going through his stuff, and it looked like he was on a pre-programmed route of destruction. Is that right?
But since it's also made out of Shardlin itself, and wasn't that their plot to gather Shardlin from around the land, that if they were going to repair it, which it sounds like it's programmed to return so they can fix it up, so then it can go around again and destroy what remains, if there was anything left standing. I mean, we've scared it away from Tourmaline, so if we can get to Targos, I was wondering if we could use that as a lure to help bring it in close so that we might be able to strike at it.
Also, if we get in, when we get close to Targos, I just want to put this out there now. I will be casting Aid on myself and 2 others, which bolsters up our hit points by an extra 5 for 8 hours.
Yep.
And it doesn't require concentration. So when we get closer to there, if we want to discuss who the other 2 might want to be, it will increase your maximum for those 8 hours as well by 5.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Maybe when you see the dragon on the horizon.
Yeah.
Rather than as we get closer to Targos, but yeah. I think that one of the main key people I think is Shajaya in all of this, and probably Whimsy in my head, because the potential for Whimsy, if Whimsy comes to the party. Yeah.
Whimsy.
I think those are the 2 that probably
Be more Tarvin point out. You know, we have friends in Lonelywood. Whimsy, we have grandchildren. They're willing to sacrifice both Lonelywood and Bremen.
Well, we didn't think we could overtake the dragon in flight.
Yeah, the dragon was flying, and we were, and it would be quite a quick thing in Lonelywood because they don't have any walls or anything like that.
So we thought we might go back down to Targos, and if it hasn't got to Targos or Bremen, since Targus and Bremen are, was it a half hour or hour away by Axbeak, so I'd imagine it's faster on our magic sleigh, that we might...
Speaking of, is she going to help us
Yeah.
with the fighting?
Ooh, Whimsy?
No.
No.
She did help us
Alan.
with healing.
Helen. Yeah, she helped you in a tourmaline, yeah. Casting spells and healing people up. I believe she did healing as well.
She did do some healing.
I'm with you with this at the better end. This
She's-
dragon.
In a supporting role. Cool. Well, if that is, yeah, like I'm more than happy to go with the group on it all. If that is like a DM hint that we're just being callous rather than thoughtless, if that makes sense.
Him is giving you moral conundrums.
We've been very pragmatic in terms of our approach, like missing out on Dugan's whole punting on Goodmead, even punting on East Haven, Caer Dinever and Caer Connig. Sort of seems in character for us to just go down to Targos to regroup and then to, if we need to, do a big final push at Bryn Shander. As much as it breaks some people's hearts, although I don't think I was there for Lonelywood. No. He's just keen to get a decent fight on this dragon. That's Dorge's point of view, anyway.
Nymph doesn't really know these areas, so but she cares for the people, so you know. Whichever way is going to save the realm the best, I suppose.
What does Garrett think?
Well, obviously Targos is my home, so I've got a vested interest in trying to protect that. So that's why I think we should go back to Targos. If the dragon hasn't got there, then maybe we could push on to try and confront it at Bremen.
Yep.
Otherwise, remember, Targos is one of the bigger towns, so we would get perhaps potentially more local support.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel a bit better about Targos as well, in that we sent out a lot of the women and children to the outskirts area where our little friend was hosting,
Erica.
was hosting a bunch of stowaways.
Mhm.
And again, I just wondered whether we could lure the dragon into with that Chardlin.
We can always give it a try, and at the very least, we're on a 2-story house up there as well, so that will give us sort of advantage in terms of the height that we're throwing from.
Now those people that were able to generate fog and clouds before, would we be able to perhaps protect some of the area by covering it, shrouding it in fog?
Fog is a bit tricky in that if there's any gust of wind, it will just disappear being outside.
Definitely windy.
Wall of water, however, we could use. Yeah, there's moonbeam as well that we could. Yeah, the only thing with fog cloud is because we're outside, I don't think that it would help us.
Well, I'll
Moonbeam,
defer-
he's resistant to radiant damage. We know that. So if you chuck a moonbeam on him, it's going to do half damage. Whereas that lightning storm thing, you get that bonus dice because it's stormy conditions, and he's not resistant to it, or she, or it, or them. Shardy Lynn. Anyway, so I'm happy to go down to Targos.
Right, it seems
That was what we decided. That's what we decided. We'll take the 2 soldiers that we brought with us back to their hometown as well.
Soldiers
They can
what
come
were
to-
they?
Yeah, we had 2 archers that came up with us. We managed to convince from Targos, and they were
some of the town's guard who weren't following the rather craven first speaker in Targos.
we convinced them by saying, well, if we beat it there, then we've beaten it away from Targos. And so we can convince them to come down. I'm sure.
Absolutely. Alright, so our villain makes a sharp right turn at Tourmaline and heading directly south. And Um, um, I suspect Tarvin's looking a little uncomfortable as you maybe goodbye to Nimsy, girlfriend. But you arrive back to the town of Targus. News of the dragon's arrival has kicked in. The townsfolk is hearing as best they can. People are running around. Some are fortifying their houses. Some are just hiding. See a bunch of soldiers nervously holding their bows, wondering what a simple arrow will do against the might of a dragon. But you arrive down in Argos. What would you like to do? No dragon yet.
Are we seeing the burning fires on the horizon of Lonelywood or Bremen yet?
The weather conditions are quite bad. Make a perception check at disadvantage. Just spot something.
Okay.
Can we get like an army together from the town?
Oh, that's not good.
Certainly try.
Last time they were mind controlled and attacked us.
Yeah.
Oh bugger.
I think that if
Yeah, all
possible,
mind
we should all
control
stay
problems.
somewhat close together,
Okay.
so that compared to what happened last time when we were all split up, it was like a little bit brutal.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like obviously, spread out enough so that we're not caught in the same breath weapon.
I'm gonna cast aid now as well. It's 8 hours, so
Oh, okay, fair enough.
it's alright. So that was 1 to Shajaya. And were you saying Tarvin over
I was saying
Whimsy?
no. I was saying Whimsy because Tarvin's got quite a few hit points,
Okay. Yeah, and then the other
and he
twins.
didn't even get touched last time as well. So he's still got his 10 hit points from the Morning Lord. I reckon it's Whimsy that has the potential.
Cool. So they just get a +5 to their max hit points, and that adds 5 to their current hit points. That's you too, Shajai.
By the way,
Okay.
Albert's coming.
Hooray! Whimsy's here. We're all saved.
Yeah, here we go.
Hopefully Tarvin. Oh, here's Albert.
There we go. Tarvin will come in as well. Like, is the town hall the only 2-story building? Or there was those, because if we could fortify the town hall and have that other building next door as well, that warehouse that you jumped over from. Can you remember Bugs? Oh, not Bugs. Sorry. No, not you. You're not Bugs. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, my brain.
Yeah, can I remember if it was what, sorry?
It was a 2-story building that Bugs jumped
Yes.
across onto the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so this is because
There
you and
was a
Tarvin did
house.
it together.
Yeah, there was a house across from it, and we jumped from that house over too.
So if we sort of ask if we can fortify those 2 top areas there, and be up on the roofs, that might be handy for a DM because he's already got a map for it as well.
Sorry about the deed.
But like the idea about being sort of higher up might give us some advantage. That's where my head's at. That's what Dorge is saying.
Back on the original map from Targos to Bremen, is that about 5 or 6 miles as the crow flies? Get the scale on that. There's the scale down the bottom.
Yep, about 8 miles.
I asked them.
8 miles.
Yeah. You know, I'd asked them to leave the key.
Road.
Are you sure on the scale down the bottom? Are those miles? Those are miles.
Gale. Yep.
So it is scaling right on the map?
Yep.
Oh, where's the scale? Oh, there. Oh, use the actual ruler.
Yeah, that's 5 miles.
The reason that I mention that is, it's surely close is I make it only 2.5
Yeah,
miles.
2.5 miles, 2 miles.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I thought you were talking Tourmaline to Targos.
No, Targos to Bremen.
Yeah, you're right. That's about 8 miles, but plus a bit more, so it was about 10 miles overall. So I might be able to give us some indication. I can expend one of my spell slots to detect the presence of dragons within 6 miles of where I am. So I was just having a look. It would be when it was crossing the lake, but only I'd have to expend a slot and it'd have to be in that range. But that
What's
would give
your
us a
range
bit of a
here?
hit.
But if you don't get a ping, then we know it's not actually crossed over to Bremen yet. So that's actually kind of worth it if you're doing that to figure out whether we go to Bremen or not.
Yeah, so that's what I think I can offer you guys is so where are we? My primal awareness, I think it is. Is that the one? Yeah, so I can use an action. I expend one of my ranger spell slots, and for 1 minute per level, so that's 7 minutes or something or other. I can sense with any of the following creatures are present within 6 miles from their favourite terrain, which is we are, and that's dragons. So do we think that would be worthwhile? I think that would be worthwhile.
I think so. Like, is our plan to head on to Bremen, team?
I think so.
So do you want to make our stand here, or if there's time, we make our way to Bremen?
Yeah.
I think we make our way to Bremen because Targos will take a bit of time to destroy. So even if he flies on from Bremen, then we can go to Targos, then we can go to Brinchanda. I don't think it's an issue. I think if we can, we go to Bremen.
Okay.
So yes, I think that's a great idea.
Right, now that we've arrived in Targos, not knowing exactly where the dragon is, I'm expending one of my spell slots to detect if there is indeed our Shardlin dragon within 6 miles of us. I don't get to know direction. Oh, so we definitely know that it is close at hand. So what do you reckon, guys? According to this, my spidey senses are tingling and suggesting that there is a dragon afoot. Unless it's Aventurus coming to finish us off.
Either way, I'm ready for the fight. He slams his chest with his weapon.
How close is it to Bremen? Do we risk going there and see the dragon fly over our head? I'll stand here. It seems touch and go to me.
Let's fortify this position.
Sacrifice another town.
It's not us doing the sacrifice. It's those bloody dwarves. We just have to fight smart. It's bested us twice now. We need to take it down to. This is our best chance.
All right. Are in agreement? We make our stand here in Targos.
Yep. I think so. Aye.
What do you think, Whimsy? I see you're on mute, but your opinion is valuable.
Yeah, stand here. Stand here. Let him burn.
Right.
And maybe we send some scouts out who can shoot some arrows into the air when they see the dragon coming. Give us time to set up. Not our people though, just some.
The weather's pretty bad. We can't actually see too much outside of Targos.
Is there anything they can do to warn us?
Thing with Targos is standing militia is about 200 soldiers. I would point out that that's both a good thing and a bad thing. Good because arrows to potentially take it down. Bad because if you remember, the dragon had a corrupting presence. Tourmaline, you saw commoners attack commoners. People just getting completely overwhelmed by this dragon here. Might end up case you have 200 soldiers shooting each other, potentially shooting you. So a good thing and a bad thing.
Okay. Just bad. Just bad.
Your actions
We
of
saw how
bad.
effective those dwarves' arrows were.
Which had to kill some of the
Those
corrupted
dwarven arrows were a
convicts.
waste of time.
Oh,
Oh, no, I
I
was just
corrupted
thinking of
myself.
Dowager Druaga arrows. From what I remember,
Druaga.
they weren't doing anything.
Well,
They're
we
doing a
don't
little bit.
we don't know. They were doing nothing. They were doing something potentially.
Yeah.
But ours around
No,
the
I think we do know. I
around
think we do know.
the northern part of our map, this part here, which was protecting the little harbour, I don't think there's any point in having anyone on that, but we could potentially station people around the fortified gates so they get some protection for themselves. That might give them a little bit of feel a little bit safer and therefore less likely to panic. Because again, I was thinking of trying to attract the dragon to around the town hall, get it to try and attack here. Now,
Yep.
if I remember from what I read in the logs left behind by Cal, that you said there was some sort of Shardlin statue or headpiece from a boat made of Shardlin, and that you'd had some encounter with some ghostly figure with that, and I thought possibly the Shardlin might attract the Shardlin dragon.
Give it a try. We've got time to set it up.
What say you, Shardlin expert? Perhaps she could consult her expertise and her knowledge of Shardlin, whether that would prove an attractive.
You know, there's not a lot we can do apart from work together as a team to bring the dragon down as quickly as possible while restoring our health as much as we can.
But you don't think this Shardlin statue might act as an attractant to the dragon?
No, because I think it's just been programmed to kill, and that's all it's going to do. So it's not good news, but I was thinking we could do something like use all of our weaponry that we have at hand, but always have someone on standby to heal each other, to heal people who need it, because otherwise we're going to lose at least one person. Inevitably.
Yep. We've got 4 characters who've got healing. Don't we? Nymph, Garrett, Tarvin, and you.
Yeah, so we all have.
There's 4 characters who have healing. Dodge and Whimsy.
We just
You
have
don't
to
have
use.
any of those good berries left? Or nobody has that
No.
stuff?
No. We just have to use every powerful weapon at our disposal to bring it down.
Yep. I think that Whimsy has some cool ideas, and I think that Shajaya has that powerful storm thing that you can cast on it. And then if he can get him down at some stage, then Tarvin with his firing his bows will be powerful as well. So, and the rest of us have some distance weapons, but not very much.
How do you guys feel about riding a dragon? Well, we have Whimsy who can cast flight. We also have Misty Steps among us, right? What if we were to end up on its back, especially say Dorge and Nymph, to hammer it downwards that way?
Get a chain in its mouth. Is there a bell tower around to grab a chain from?
Bell towers.
Must be some chains somewhere on docks or something.
No big ships like an anchor chain, because Dorge can hold quite a bit of weight.
Definitely anchor chains are they're awesome.
Yep. Of course.
Is there time to change spells? Is there? Because Whimsy can only. You just get a spell that can get her and somebody else up there. But then she'd have to change the spell.
Yeah, I think that all in all, though, like the damage that we did to it earlier, if we can get Shajaya to pop that off, if Tarvin actually can get his shots off as well. Whimsy hasn't had a shot at it either in a grand scheme of things. I think that we can actually do quite a lot of damage to it in that sense, if that makes sense. The only realistic way I can see it of us getting it down is via that Earthbind spell, but that's just too difficult to get off.
Mm.
And it gets a save, every round as well, I think.
We have one thing that may be of use to somebody, a potion of radiant resistance that we've got lying.
Oh.
So we know it was a radiant blast, so somebody who might end up in direct confrontation.
Does that count as a spell, Radiant Blast?
Radiant resistance, sorry. That's you drink that potion.
Oh yeah, no, I was just meaning Radiant Blast in general, just because I've got resistance to all around me within 10 feet for spells.
Also, if Whimsy casts Fly on somebody, that somebody can also carry somebody else easily.
So you want Dorge to fly with Nymph on his back?
Ooh,
Conceivably.
that sounds cool.
I'm up for it because Dorge has got 40 feet of movement, so and
Yeah, and I've got an extra 30 foot of Misty Step if needed. So
he's also got that he can take if he's raging, he can take a dash action as a bonus action. So he can effectively go 80 feet. Well, I've got
what
my
I
dragon.
could do,
before
I've got an extra 35, which I can just chuck on us, lay on hands, pull as needed.
Yeah.
But I could also bless us as soon as we see it as well.
Yeah.
Just for safety, saving throws, extra.
Well, like my plan is if Dorge gets a full round action on it, he's going to attack recklessly and just make sure that he gets 3 good hits on it. Or 2 good hits.
Yeah, likewise, I want to add the extra 3d8s of Divine Smites. I can do 2 hits with extra attack.
Yeah, I've got 2 decent hits with my damage, my bonus damage for dragons with my weapon. I'm more
also,
of Dragon's
it's well known that if you can stab your sword into its skull, then you can start using the sword as a joystick, and control it down towards us.
Yes, I have heard that. Legend of long ago.
It was a rumor Whimsy heard somewhere.
Yeah.
She's pretty sure it'll work.
I get 3d6
So as long as the
bonus
dice
damage
gods are on us, right?
Yeah.
We got this.
As you arrive
Gorgeous.
in Targos, on these slips, you notice some interesting things in Tourmaline. Tourmaline, the town was more or less organized. The soldiers looked scared to anything. That the commoners were doing their best to calm the children, relax them. As far as dragon defense was going, it was pretty much as good as you can imagine. People were trying to be organized. In complete contrast to this, when you arrive in Targos, the town is in absolute chaos. Some people are struggling to get into the town gate, some people are struggling to get out. Soldiers are running around getting shouted out by various people, and looks like they're going round in circles. People are screaming and panicking. Some are just holding their children close, putting their backs up against the walls. The town hall has been inundated with people. People have gone up there, taken over both stories.
Didn't we evacuate the commoners? Wouldn't we ask? We had that whole confrontation with them to let them out.
Yeah, half of them evacuated, not all of them.
All right, cool, fair enough. Yep.
Regardless, the place, yep, that's true, but the place is chaos. There is no organization happening whatsoever. I'm going to say, Garrett, making your perception check, please. Being from here. Ooh. There is one place that is not in. There is one place towards the south of the town, which is that got guards posted around it, basically shoving people away from them. The Luskin Arms. Be the one place where there's some type of order. You would also know, Garrett, that the speaker of this town, Speaker Nareth Maxilendar, lives at the Luskin Arms. That is it. So that's what you see when you arrive. And people say, it's the Order of the Beak! What do we do? Help us! Shajai, tell us what to do! Whimsy, you're going to save us, right? What do we do? Help! The dragon's coming! Tell us! What do we do?
Is he cutting up for you guys as well?
Yeah.
I
Damn
didn't hear
it!
any of that. I heard whimsy in the middle.
Loud noise.
And what do we do, I think? I don't know,
Yeah.
it was crowded over among the crowd.
Shall we send them to Miraketh if we can? Just get out of the town and hide and
Can you guys
move
hear?
themselves, the commons?
Can you hear me better now?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was happening was the town is in chaos. People are looking to you guys for leadership. The only place that is not under seemingly constant chaos is the Luskin Arms. In fact, there are guards posted around the Luskin Arms. You would know, Garrett, that that's where the speaker lives, in the Luskin Arms. Apart from that, the people are running around, they're screaming. They're happy that you're here, looking to you guys for leadership. What do you do?
We should tell the townsfolk to go and be safe somewhere, so there's as few of them in sight as possible.
Where is safe, Shajar?
all the,
Tell us.
No. Where did we station Miraketh?
Outside of Brinshan.
You guys all need to get outside of Bryn Shander as soon as possible. Take your
Yeah.
children, take your elderly.
Outside? To where?
And
Anywhere.
Tourmaline
You
were
will
both-
see a tent on the road from Bryn Shander towards what was that other little burnt down place? It's the side road anyway, not the main road. You'll
Just
see a
follow the
tent
not
there.
smoke.
Yeah. There we go. The east way. From Bryn Shander to the east way.
Get persuasion.
Just outside
Smoke go
the
opposite direction.
yeah,
Persuasion.
outside the forest there.
Get persuasion check at advantage. You raise some good points.
I got a critical success.
You see people just crowding around you guys, looking for some type of leadership and direction. In Nymphadora, you urge them to go south along the
East way.
east way to get to Bryn Shander and look for Mayor outside of it. And you see mothers grabbing children, fathers gabbling up their children as well, and you see them all, maybe about 75% of them, of the commoners just start flowing out of the Bryn Shander. There's still a few people who will stay here until my dying day. But that's what they're doing. The soldiers...
That's today.
the soldiers are staying there. So a good decision, Nymphadora. Get the civilians to safety. Where should we station? What should we do?
If you plan on staying, you need to bolster up your mind. The dragon will attack your mind to attack ourselves. So if your mind is not ready, you also need to leave and support those who are traveling.
Another, I'll say a straight persuasion. Oh,
25. Run away from a crit.
laying down the law in of it. So you look around the town militia, these ones looking at you for leadership. There's 200 of them. You notice some of them are either too young, be carrying a sword and fighting in a battle. Some of them have seen too many seasons. They're just old and wouldn't be that effective in combat. They're showing bravery, but managed to convince them that bravery is perhaps going to... And about 50 of the too young, too old leave.
Before you go, though, can
Yes.
you please give me a javelin or two? Leave a javelin. I will stick it in the heart of this beast.
I was going to say they throw 5 javelins at you, but they pass 5 javelins to.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Good luck. And the rest of them,
Peace be with you.
the rest of them, some of them are on the wall, some of them are scattered about the town. It's not really known which way the dragon will. Now it's coming from approximately northwest direction, but it might troop down to the southern end of the town. From the west, from the north, and the south. Don't know.
Are
Oh,
those walls,
Okay, so
can the walls be manned? Is there like little towers in them? Those little circles? So if the walls can be manned, like we can stay in the center and they can sort of be on the outside.
No, it's a wooden wall. It's a palisade. Can't really go up.
Oh,
on it.
palisade.
Designed to keep out orcs and other threats from not so much dragons. Just to keep things out.
What do you think about them standing on the roofs and creating some sort of ring of defense?
Yeah, if they're on separate roofs.
Yeah, if we just create a ring on some of the buildings, this building here. Oh, it's not clicking properly because I've got the ruler on. Yeah, this building here, down here. The Luskan Arms can take care of itself. Just
Or we
create
just
a big ring.
provoke the dragon with a plan behind us and try to cause as much damage as possible.
That's exactly what we're going to do, but these guys can be the first line of defense, but keep them far away from us. I think we may as well roll the dice on the Charlatan. I don't think it's going to work, but this is the town hall the highest building in this place, Garrett?
Town hall and the Luskan Arms.
Yeah. There is a square, a sort of an open area here, which they sometimes hold markets in. That I was thinking that would be an open place to bring the dragon potentially down, where there are places around us where we might position ourselves to do that. And you would think the large town hall would be a building or structure that would be a tempting target for the dragon anyway.
Precisely. I think so too.
And potentially also the docks area there. And if we have any other of these troops around, maybe they could ensure that all the remaining civilians that are choosing to stay seek shelter in whatever underground stores they might have, which I would imagine would be traditional.
A scout comes running down the road screaming, "The dragon's coming! The dragon's coming! To arms! To arms!" You guys better position yourself quickly.
Yep. Once in position, I'll cast off Blessed.
By position, I mean place yourself on the map.
Oh, move ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, I got you now. Right, here goes Dorge. Dorge wants to hang close there, I think. Are you going down there, Whimsy?
I'll just chuck that there for now. I suppose I need to be near Dorge.
What the idea
and,
last time?
To fire off the spell.
Last
time we were so split up that we didn't get to work together as a team.
That's cool.
Yeah, don't get confused by the size of our tokens. That distances that we're away ends up being like a few hundred feet. We need to be within 100 feet or so of each other. So if you run 30 feet, you're at least in range for some of your weapons, at least. So
I'm
around
within 30 feet of Dorge and Nymph.
Yeah.
To,
I want to be on top of one of those two, either the town hall or the building next door to it, on that 2-story building. He wants to be up there, Dorge.
Nymph will cast the bless on herself, Dorge, and if Whimsy's nearby, definitely on Whimsy there.
Yeah, I'd say that. Because if I go down, then there's no fly spell.
Exactly.
And Tarvin needs to be up high as well, just for his line of sight, being able to do it. So if he's on the town hall or in another 2-story building, I think.
Okay. Let's do this a bit more exact.
You've got robot dog.
Okay,
Not
so
a secret.
I know this looks a little destroyed, but this, we'll say, is the town hall. Right in the center.
Yep.
Position yourself appropriately. And this is a 2-story structure. House will say. Nymph, you're on the roof of the town hall?
5 feet each square?
Yep, 5
Is it
feet.
5 foot a square?
Yes, because we're gonna, I imagine, get thrown up as flying. So I need to be by Dorge, where Dorge is.
I'll
where's
go
Dodge?
up. I'm going to go up here as well then.
In fact, I'm just gonna jump on his back, so in case he goes before me, we're good.
Okay, and Nymph, you cast a bless. Who did you bless?
So I've cast it on myself, Dorge, and Whimsy.
Hey, is Whimsy's hit points accurate there? Because we might need to just quickly heal her up as well.
I don't know. I don't believe I got in the fight last time, did she? I was watching the video. She didn't seem to be in the fight.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you were in it.
No, because you were up next to Tarvin from memory.
Who neither got really in it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think just assume you're on max hit points there, Whimsy. Right, I don't think
Okay.
much because you're here.
Which one's the hit points again? Green or blue? Yeah, I can't even remember.
I think green, blue is armor class.
There you go, bud. I got you. Got you, bro.
Shall we put Tarvin on,
Oh,
on
right,
one of
thanks.
these buildings here?
Thank you.
Okay. Tarvin. Shajaya, are you? So these 3 are all on the roof.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
Shajaya.
trying to decide.
The dragon's coming, Shajaya.
Oh no. I went on the roof
Over next to
before.
me, or it's next to somebody else.
Next to Tarvin or next to Garrett. You just need to be ready.
I'll go next to Tarvin.
Yeah, be ready to cast that lightning storm on it.
Oh.
I think you got your
That's
ruler
gonna
on there,
smash
Shajaya.
Yeah.
There you go. The Tarvin's on the roof, Shajaya. You're kind of sheltering down under the eaves of the house. Garrett, what are you? Were you exactly on the ground?
I'm on the opposite corner of it, so none of us are standing within sort of like 15 feet of each other to not present suitable targets.
In which case, I'm going to move Dorge just a little bit further across. Are you within range there, Whimsy? Do you need to be within 15 feet?
Or the fly spell, I think. Touch.
Was it touch? Okay, so you can rush up and touch us and way away. We've dragged that Chardalin thing up to the top?
The Shardland thing
So
is
we
in the basement of this building.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have time to drag that out.
We don't have time to drag it out. Okay. We're ready, I think.
Quiet hush comes over the town as you see the soldiers, brave enough to stay but still shaking on the wall, manning the various houses around there. You don't know sure if they're shaking from the cold or from the fear. Everybody takes a collective breath, and you hear the whoosh, whoosh of mighty dragon wings, and it has arrived. I'm going to swing over to the Argos map just for a second. And yes, the dragon has arrived. It's arrived from kind of whoops. It's arriving from this side over here. And the first thing it does is it immediately strafes along the docks. Takes out a full platoon of guards. People are starting to panic and run around on the street as just the presence of this dragon is most overwhelming. Yep, so people are running, you see soldiers attacking soldiers, and it continues to swoop, lay a path of destruction down this row of houses here. What are you guys doing? You just holding till it gets closer? What are you doing?
And we hold.
Oh. Hold red 4.
Hold!
Okay.
Cracks knuckles.
Cracks neck. All
Cracks
right.
Knucklehead trout.
Smiles maniacally.
Yeah, Dorge is just psyching himself up.
Right, spells have been cast. This bizarre,
Yep,
perhaps
praying.
overly brave plan to ride the dragon.
Whimsy's cast her armor.
The mage armor?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. So you see the dragon approaching. Boom. And in the words of my son, can everybody please...
Roll for initiative.
Oh, lovely.
I missed
Lord.
that. Sorry, Mel. What did you say? Sorry. Everybody.
Well, this is my son saying it. I recorded him earlier. He's going to say...
Roll for initiative.
If you can't hear it, he's saying roll for initiative.
Okay. Thank you.
Got a nice little Kiwi accent there.
My fault.
Is that on Siren Escape or?
Yep.
I'm not hearing it at all.
Let me reset it, because he was very proud of his... Did it? Try that again.
Roll for initiative.
Aw.
I actually only ordered 5. That's
But
Okay.
it's turned into 23. That's magical.
5.
yeah.
Dragons.
But I forgot to click on the thing.
Shashaya got a 14. And you'll have to roll for Tarvin.
Okay. About now, I said it'd be about an hour or so.
Yeah.
There we go, 16. As the dragon makes a beeline, just starting to dive bomb. I'm going to need... Hey, Nymph, as a paladin, do you have that aura of protection thing on you yet? Because
I
people are
have a
bugs-
resistance to damage from spells. Or creatures within 10 feet, and
So I have to be next to you to cast
some
it,
sort
so
of
right next to
aura.
you.
Let me just check.
special thing. Paladins.
Starting at 6th level, whenever a creature within 10 feet of you makes a saving throw, an aura of protection,
Yes, I do. Yeah.
at
Okay.
6th level.
Guys, don't. Is if you're within this aura around
You get plus 3 to save.
the saving throw, which is relevant now because as this creature dives bomb when you're like, holy crap, we're being dive bombed by a dragon. Everybody, please.
If
And
If
those
you've-
also get plus D4.
Oh, yeah.
you've already suffered the ill effects of it within 24 hours, like, is this what Dorge suffered from last time when he started attacking Nymph? I was just wondering whether it was one of those save and you get it for 24 hours.
is one of those things. And if I know who made it, and anybody's feel they made
I-
it before.
I've definitely suffered the ill effects of it. But
I know
shaken a lot.
Dodge did, but I didn't. But I saved, so we're okay.
Oh, exactly.
The dodge roll.
I haven't rolled it for it yet, but wisdom.
Get a +3 from.
And the plus D4.
19.
Whimsy
Need
rolled
it?
a 1, but she's going to use Tides of Chaos.
Does
11, +3.
It's
And you get a
14
plus D4.
with your less.
15.
Roll your way to a 15.
And have used Tides of Chaos. Which I note, Malcolm, it's entirely up to you. I believe. I think it's an option of Tides of Chaos can also be a random. What do you call it? Wild magic roll.
You'll need your wild magic roll for your mage armor, won't you?
I don't
Oh, yeah,
think
do
Tides
that
of
too.
Chaos would. But yeah, roll it.
Alright.
Roll for your...
Oh man.
Oh no, you've turned into a 40-foot dragon.
D20. Where are you? Roll.
Ah.
Oh, damn.
Hey!
I'm wasting my
Hey.
20s. Wasting my crits.
All right. So what did you make your way to with your Tides of Chaos, Whimsy?
15 or that. 1-5.
Okay. What did you roll, shit?
An 11.
Not outcasters.
Is an elf immune to this charmed effects?
Oh, yeah, this is also, if this is a spell like a charm, then
Not
you
a
guys
spell.
have resistance to damage.
Is an elf. Head off. And just we'll see what happens. Things are happening.
You roll a wisdom save for Tarvin.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because Kyle says he's about 20 minutes away, he reckons, and he says, I'm going to fire some arrows.
That's a good idea. Let's see what his wisdom. Whoops. Another 3 on top of
There
that.
goes our flight plane.
Oh my god.
Tarvin. Okay. So Tarvin. So the dragon swoops in. Those of you who manage to hold your ground, feeling really good, you're not sure what's happening. Tarvin, though, he's shaking on top of the roof. And he looks down at Shajar. For Clan Sunbright! Gets out an arrow. Fires it straight at you, Shajar, from above. Choo! And thankfully he misses and the arrow just flies over top of him.
That's his first miss of the game, I reckon, and it's on Shajaya.
Well, he's going to take another shot, rapidly reloads his bow, brings out another arrow, shoots it down at Shajaya again. Oh my goodness! Oh wow!
Almost like his consciousness is fighting this.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's fighting back against it. And at the end of his
Little
turn,
Slard Remnant is guiding his hand.
and 14, but he's still swaying. He's getting up to load another shot into Shajaya. Dorage, fully cognizant. What would you like to do?
Where is this dragon? How far away is this dragon, sort of thing? You're saying it's swooping down there. Okay. How far away is that? 100 foot. Is it?
Approximately. Yep.
Okay, sorry, I just need to remind myself of javelins. It's really... I've got her on my back, and I sort of yell out to Whimsy, "It's now or never! Little Whimsy, it's now or never, let's do this!" And javelins... Oh, I get disadvantage for 120 feet, but yeah, Dorge is going to sort of run down here, 1, 2, 3, to 15 feet. Okay, sorry, I had that on there.
Just to note, all ranged attacks are at disadvantage.
Exactly, so it doesn't matter if so it just means I may as well throw it from my thing. So he's down here. Was Nymph already on my back?
I sure was.
Okay. So there, and he's going to try and throw a javelin.
Okay, make your attack roll.
It's disadvantage, which is control. That one.
10, yeah.
10.
Well, we're rolling well to start with. A javelin just gets caught in the snowstorm. Vanishes
And he's
off
going to
some-
throw it again.
Yeah.
Do another javelin throw.
Oh man, even worse.
And then nice.
It's less
Oh, well.
a javelin and more of a boomerang at this point.
To be honest, that 13 probably wouldn't have hit it anyway, so... Cool! He's like, I think I've caught his attention.
Well, this is playing fetch.
All right, Shajaya, what do you do? Tarvin's got his shooting bows in it, shooting his arrows at you. What do you do?
Well, I can't influence Tarvin at the moment, so get away from him would be a good idea.
Sure.
And hide. Well, not hide, but you know,
Put the
find
storm up.
somewhere safe from
And
his.
then hide.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, I mean, you can
This-
hide, but...
This roof here does. Whoops. This roof here does have overhang. Like there's a
Okay.
technical duck under the roof here.
We'll go into the house.
Go into the house. Yep.
I feel like that isn't ideal because if the dragon shows up, then I have to come out of the house.
Isn't Shajaya also diseased?
And
not
there's windows.
anymore.
No, she's Alvin and immune to the charm condition.
Yes. Oh, that's a relief.
She doesn't need to see it if that storm thing, she doesn't actually need to see it to hold concentration on it. So
Oh.
you could actually put it up there and then hide for the most part.
What I could do is, it only takes for 10 minutes.
That's a long
That's a
time.
long
That's
time in battles.
100 rounds.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
I could put a wall of water around, a wall of ice water, so he can't hit me, but that won't do much to kill the dragon or anything, or just protect me and Garrett potentially.
Have you got any buffer spells that you need to fire up before the dragon turns up?
I haven't got anything that can protect me directly.
If you're wanting to damage, the best damage that we did last week was that lightning spell that you fired off.
Yeah,
And
I
you
still
can-
got
and-
that.
Yeah, if you put the storm up and then run into the house, then you'll
Okay.
be protected and you'll be doing damage. Like the house will do X
Nice.
amount of... Like you're our
Oh.
big damage dealer at the moment because we can't get off the ground.
Okay,
So-
cool. So call lightning and then go inside.
Yeah.
Okay,
And put it
Alright.
all... Yeah.
I can do that. But have we even sighted? The
You've got
dragon?
control over that lightning, eh?
He's down here.
Okay.
He's down here.
All right. Okay.
That
I will do that then. Call lightning. And go inside.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it covers the whole map pretty much.
So that's 23.
Where would you like to put it, Shajaya? Where you can pick lightning. Choose to like to place that.
Sort of here around all of us, and yeah. I
Oh.
presume it's better to only affect the dragon.
Now, one decision might need to make, Shajaya. Because this is a very good
Yeah.
spell, no doubt about it. The other long shot option you have, Earthbind, would lay this creature down on the ground and else do like to get up and close and personal. Can't cast. If you cast Earthbind, your lightning storm will go away. Concentration spells, one concentration spell at a
No. Don't worry about
think-
Earthbind.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
worry
it's,
about
it's,
it, it's fine.
it's a save or suck.
It's a waste.
You guys feel like Earthbind is better to do when the dragon's
I'm the
a bit
opposite.
weaker?
I don't. It's so unlikely for it to hit. Like we need to get a set of...
It's only worth doing
Yeah.
if we've got absolutely nothing else.
Yeah, and he
Okay,
can
so-
save the very following round, and so it'll buy us one
Yeah, it's
round
real
of
Hail
damage.
Mary, that one.
This one does X amount of damage.
have one 4th level slot spell you can cast, Shajai. If you like, you can
Okay.
cast the 4th level, which will do.
Are the which one am I? The
Thunderwind.
Lightning one.
Oh, sorry, no,
Not
not
Thunder.
lightning one. Or lightning. Yep.
Well, like, yep.
I don't think I've got Cool Lightning at 4th level.
You
You
do.
can cast it at 4th.
Oh, do I?
It powers
Okay,
it
I'll
up.
cast it at
Yeah, it will
4th then,
power it
and
up
I will direct
towards
it at the dragon.
Okay, so the lightning's drawn. Erupts
Yeah.
from Shajar.
Or lightning just went beast mode.
Did. You are concentrating on that, Shajar, so if you take damage, you might lose concentration on the spell. So there'll be action. Cast it. You know, it's Tarvin has still got a bead on you. What do you do? Got movement you could do?
Go into the house.
Sure. Back into the house.
So
Make
if
a
I
nice pot of tea.
move my token, I'm in, but Tarvin's on top of the house. Is that right?
Yes,
Yep.
that is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so lightning crackles down. Okay, so you need your action to call down the lightning again. Targeting this. So, makes sense to cast it here. So it'll get the
Exactly.
dragon this turn.
Precisely.
And then on your turn, you can call down lightning here or here or. I'd like to cast it on the dragon, should I?
Yo.
Between us and the dragon, Garrett.
Oh, well, where he's said is good.
Dragon at limit.
Yeah, that's really good.
Because you
Okay,
can just use
between
your
us.
next turn to call it down at a different point. You can
Okay,
move around
then.
where your lightning is. Okay, so so each creature must make. Oh. Rolls in. So you can do 4d10 worth of damage. Like?
And it's stormy conditions, so you get a bonus dice.
It's a 5d10, Shajar.
5d10. Light it up.
Peekaboo.
5d10. I'm trying to find it that. Okay. Someone needs to give me some help with that, please.
Garrett's
The
almost has it.
d10s.
The slash
Got
first.
the d10, yeah.
Slash first. Wrong way
Oh,
around.
so, or if you're using, are you using D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So click the D10, which is the third one down. Click it
Yeah.
5 times. Then
Oh,
go
five.
down to roam. Then go down to roll.
I didn't even know you could do that.
You know, there's your 5d.
26.
26, yeah.
Wraps
I've been
around the
doing it
dragon.
one roll at a time.
Haha, you're learning stuff. So the
Yeah.
soldiers are getting a bead on this dragon as this lightning goes down. And Nymph, can you roll me a d20, please?
Oh, can I?
I know d20. Yeah, they shoot the arrows and it's just not getting through. Just bouncing off the dragon. No chance. Nymph.
Yeah. Well, she's clinging onto Dorge, so she's just going to take one of the javelins that he's collected and try throw it.
Okay, sure. Disadvantage.
Yep. Got to do
Oh,
something.
fish lady.
Yeah, it's too windy. Not ideal situations for a javelin. Not working at all. Garrett.
Hello?
Oh, I think I can attack
Right.
twice. Can I do
sorry.
that again?
Yes, you
Yep.
may. Attack twice. Yeah, just Time you hit the dragon, but
That's
it just
even worse.
bounces off its. Oh, I was looking at the 12. Yeah, it bounces off its scaly hide. Oh, it's Shardlin hide rather. Garrett.
All right. I think I will use one of my spells, which is the Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll cast that up. Yeah, that's fine. So I will. The Zephyr Strike also allows me to double up on my moves. So essentially, like a dash action, you get an extra 30 feet. I think it is on the spell. Where is it? Right, let me just read that again. You move like the wind until the end of your movement. Also, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. I thought that was useful. Should have been using that more, Tarvin. So I'm going to move from here. Where are we? Can I grab myself? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, your deal was closer. Wasn't quite finished my move. To the end of this corner. And then I will take a shot with my trusty laser rifle.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Even though it's radiant.
Yeah. It doesn't get affected by the wind.
Not affected by the wind, but you're still saying disadvantage?
No, not with laser pistols. Nope.
Okay, so laser rifle. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Oh.
Bzzz. This is.
Okay, let's have another shot then. Get two.
Oh man, what's going on?
How poor is that?
Terrible rolls.
Anyway, I've still got a little bit of movement left on that, so taking myself out of direct line, not quite out of space there, but at least sort of partially with the building in the way, I've moved to there. Coming up.
Those laser rifles are very noticeable.
A
Come
villain
at me, bro.
pops out from her cover. She is, damn you to the hells, dragon. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch. That's going to be a 15.
She's there.
Isn't going to be good enough. And says, God damn it. Ducks back into cover into the house. Whimsy. Yeah.
Okay, she will move here to be. She needs to be right next to her.
Alright.
5'10". She will cast Fly, and she's going to use 3 sorcery points to twin it, so that 2 people can now control themselves in flight. And that'll be George and Nymph.
Oh wow.
You each have Fly.
Wow.
Individually,
Okay.
and then she will run away 20 feet, looking for cover away from a dragon and away from
Wild magic.
Tarvin. Sorry?
Roll your wild magic.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
She'll do that soon, but she'll just run first.
Um,
She better do that now in case.
Yeah, before, unless it's like fireball or something.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah. Oh.
So she's got another 20 feet. Is there steps leading down anywhere near where she is, or I just don't see any steps on this? Oh, are we on the ground floor?
We're on the second floor.
Okay. Well, I suppose she's looking for some steps leading down so that she's got much better cover. If there's any.
Get off the streets.
5, 10. I don't know where the steps are. I'll guess they're. I don't know. Over here, and she'll duck. Whoops. Against this wall. Back against the wall. Because she can't see any steps. Are there no steps?
Oh, there's
Malcolm?
no. You can try and climb down if you like, Whimsy, but there are no steps. It's climb up here to get here. I think athletics
Imagine
or
if we got up,
acrobatics.
we did rope.
Can you say that there's a rope there for Whimsy to get down, or?
Sure. Still needs to negotiate the rope. So
Yeah, she'll
athletics
do that. She'll
or
do that later.
acrobatics.
In the meantime, so I see a wall there. She'll duck down, have her back to it, hope that Tarvin can't see her, and she likes that brick is in the way from a dragon if it lands nearby. Yeah. Okay, she'll sit there.
On the roof.
She is
or did
literally
you just-
sitting and crouching. Oh, is
See.
that yeah, she's on that second floor, yeah, so she's got a wall over here. Is that high enough to crouch behind? And some fallen stuff over here, is that high enough to crouch behind?
Fine. You're charmed
Okay.
by the dragon.
Oh, okay.
15 wasn't enough. Oh.
Forget about
always
that
gonna go down.
flight. About that flight. 1 to 3,
Five-oh!
George. Nymph. Nymph's a real arsehole. You should attack Nymph best of your.
Oh, so she would have been over here.
Oh.
To begin with. Oh, so attack nymph.
Yep.
Alright. She has. Again, ends on Scorch to do that. Is she using spells or?
Um.
Oh, it's only nymph. She'll fire off a firebolt. You know what?
melee
She'll
attack,
minor
sorry.
illusion
Nope.
nymph. She knows
Nope.
nymph.
It has to be a melee. It has to be,
Have to be a melee.
Phew.
Melee or
Cool.
or yeah, melee or ranged
Range.
attack with a simple weapon.
Yeah.
Shoot her with an
Okay, now
arrow.
she
You could
will,
punch her. Sword.
She'll use her
Come at
Nah.
me.
Strike.
This will be the only time you
Here we
use your
go.
staff in anger.
A bonk to the
10,
head.
14.
It just
That
lands
is
off
a
your
no.
armor.
Clang off the plate.
Um,
Now make me a
Use your
wisdom
bell
saving
tower.
throw, Albert.
Now roll to see if your weapon breaks.
Make a wisdom save. Don't forget
wisdom
plus
save.
3 from your ally there.
And a plus D4.
Four.
that'll get me out of it.
Ah, there we go.
That's,
Do
yeah.
you think, why the heck are
Fight
you
next
attacking
round.
Lindsay?
Woo!
Alright, so shaking off
and-
the effect. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless she's allowed to move.
Roll action.
Right.
Save happens at.
Yeah, yeah.
About this lightning. Whoops. The storm cloud ranged directly above you.
Oh, so you couldn't have cast it there.
Yeah. So
Oh no, it's 120. It's 120 feet away from her. So she's like, that's 80 feet.
spell. You see a point. Entered. A point directly above you. Got to be above Shajaya.
Right, but why does it say range 120 feet?
It's still above her, isn't it?
It's still
says-
above.
It says centered on a point you can see within
Yep.
range.
Within
so it
range.
doesn't say directly above you. It says a point. You
The
can
next three
see.
words literally say that directly above you.
Yeah. I know, but why is there
I
120
assume
feet
that
range?
means up in the air, not necessarily right on top of her head, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because it's got a
Yeah.
range point on it
Yeah.
upwards.
Why does it say range if it's?
Well, I guess you
Directly
could
over
cast
your
it
head.
120 feet above you.
And it also says on a point, so not necessarily a point directly above you, but on a point you can see within range above you. So upwards above you, within range, within 120 feet.
But it's got to be centered on Shajaya. So.
That really makes that spell a waste of time then.
I don't read it that way, but okay.
Well, it's a protective thing. If it gets close to you, it gets zapped.
It
Uh,
just-
Turns you
to
can
me-
action on lightning with targeting. I would read it. The first one goes to Shajaya, but she's. In subsequent ones, any creature within her 60-foot zapped.
Surround it.
It says here the spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear.
Yeah. But you're outside when you cast it, so that was fine.
Saying the gods are smiling on you. They're gonna.
In stormy conditions, you gain control over an existing storm instead of creating a new one.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's fine. You can do it in the stormy conditions. It's just where it needs to go.
What we get from try and so at any point, Shijaya, if the dragon goes within that area there.
Yeah. Okay.
Wasn't she originally sitting out here though?
Yeah.
Would it be centered down
I
a
was
little
about
bit?
there. Yeah.
Just tab it down a little bit.
There we go.
It's centered on
Everyone's in it.
Shijaya now, so that is regardless. If Shijaya was... Yeah, thank you. That looks about right to me.
Yep.
Okay, we'll look at there. Okay, so the lightning going around there. Shardlin Dragon starts beating its massive wings over here. Everybody inside of that, all the 3 people on the roof, can you make security saving throw? +3s and your blesses.
And I also get it at advantage because of things that I can see.
Oh, yep, danger sense, absolutely.
So
Whimsy,
23.
12.
Forge
19, 11,
is
12.
5.
Well, yeah, I'm 19 plus my D4, but yeah.
Whimsy, you're going to need to roll some nice d4s here. Oh, so it's a 10, 13. That's not enough. So the... and you get blasted. So Whimsy, take all of this. 28 points
See,
of
guys.
damage. And Nymph, you take 14. Nymph, can you make me a constitution saving throw to make concentration on 10
28.
on save throw? Oh, no problem. To maintain your
Stop critting.
concentration on that. And
Critting on the wrong thing.
and the dragon flaps its wings and heads up. Say 30. Harvin.
So do we take half of that damage, Malcolm? If we save, do we take half?
Yeah, so you take
Is that what you're
13
saying?
damage if you saved. So
I'm
Nymph...
just using my stones and I'm doing my stones endurance.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, 13 damage.
So I take 13 down 4, so that's
9.
9. There we go. Cool. Quick maths. Thank you.
Okay. Harvin is going to jump down from the roof. Please. No problem.
Oh, he's NPCing, so he'd probably just shoot it or something, and that's all.
Steps into the house. Comes back a bit. Fires 2
Oh.
more arrows at Shijaya. Pshoo! That's more like it. 28 Shijaya. Shijaya, the arrow thumps into you.
Mm.
Wow.
Yep, take 6 points of damage, Shijaya. And make me a constitution saving throw.
Okie doke.
No problem. So you maintain concentration on the lightning storm. Right? Harvin, another shot with a longbow. Pshoo! Another hit with a 21. Now I'm on a roll. Take another 9 points of damage, Shijaya. Make me another
Oh.
constitution. Save is 9. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. Lose concentration on the spell. The lightning storm petered out. Oh.
Okay.
Harvin is going to make another wisdom saving throw. +5 for this is pretty good. Ah, very good. Tarvin says, Shasha! Oh my god, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry the dragon had got to me! Please forgive me!
I will distract it.
Okay.
Oh,
After that happened, commoners, I say, that's him. That's the one. It's his fault. It's his fault. Commoners come charging towards you, Tarvin.
No, that's Garrett.
Oh, sorry, Garrett. And 3 of them are going to get close enough to attack. Yeah, let's cut him down right here. That'll stop the dragon. And they get their club. Whack, whack, whack. Oh, and 18 is an 18 hit.
Yes.
it's Garrett's neighbours.
Natural 20 would hit, yeah. We know you, it's your fault. One of them was a crit. They're only using a club, but you do take 9 points of damage. They're starting to
Righto.
round you. George.
Yeah, so is he 30 foot up in the air off the ground? Is that what you said?
That's correct. 30 feet up.
And so how high are we up off the ground if we're on the second story of the town hall? 20 feet. Okay, just doing my maths here. Now George could run and jump. Sorry, just let me look at this notes. So,
At 34 degrees angle, optimal, allow for the wind.
Who said
can
fifth
jump.
form maths was never going to be relevant? Use your
I
Sokotoa.
know. Yeah, he can jump and grab like 20 feet. He can jump 20 feet easily. It's just outside of his
Yes,
jumping
can
range.
it?
It's just outside of his jumping range. All right, so Dorge is going to just come forward 2 spaces. Oh, I've still got my thing on. And he's going to, once again, throw... he's just going to go, come at me, beast! Come at me! And he's going to, this time, rage.
Nice.
And throw... Oh, no, but... Yeah, no, because then he gets some resistances. He definitely needs to do that. All right, and he's going to throw 2 javelins. He's got 2 more after this one's finished. Boom.
With
And he needs to throw that at
disadvantage?
I know.
Roll again. Oh, that hits!
Oh, yay!
The proximity to you makes it a bit easier.
He got 6 piercing, cut in half.
Yep, but you did damage.
Damage. I hit it! And he's going to throw another one again. Joink. Oh, no, disadvantage again. Sorry, I missed that disadvantage.
Oh, that hits.
18?
18 hits.
All right, cool.
Doing damage. Amazing.
Yeah, another 3.
It's,
So that's 6 in total.
the dragon doesn't seem overly bothered by it and continues flying with these 2 javelins sticking out of it, thrown off by at all by it. Get your bonus to rage, have some movement if you want it. Shajai, you've lost concentration on the spell. Arvin seems to be himself again, apologizing profusely for shooting you. What do you do, Shajai?
I'm not talking to Tarvin.
I'm sorry! Oh, I'm
I
sorry!
am going to... Oh my god. I could do another... Can I do another lightning?
It's a waste of time. I wouldn't bother about lightning bolts.
Not unless you can get close, but you could.
Flaming sphere? Too far
It'll
away?
roll, it literally rolls along the ground.
Oh god.
Try the Hail Mary and do an Earthbind.
Just take these guys out. Have you got anything? Entangle or something?
Or your thunder wave.
I've got thunder wave. Yeah, I was thinking of that. Okay.
Also pushes them 10 feet away, right?
Yeah. I think I've only got thunder wave. Oh, no, I've got it. Yeah, I'll do thunder wave then. All right.
Okay.
That's all I can do. So I will I will turn my back to Tarvin and I'll do this. 29.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So you cast Thunderwave. Have a look, mate. "15-foot cube. So, would you like to place that?
The thunder wave right in the middle of these guys over here, yeah.
Like that?
Yes, yeah.
Would have
Hope
to
that doesn't
move.
hurt
Have to
Garrett too much.
that.
Could it go further towards me? You know, so it's not so close to Garrett.
Free to move it wherever you like.
Oh,
I'll move
okay.
that
I
cube
didn't
around.
realise I could move it. There you go. I'll put it
But
there.
that doesn't hit any of them, I don't think. So you might as well smack them.
Isn't it? It's thunder wave though.
Thunderwave within that cube.
Oh,
So where it first was, you could smack those three guys. That won't get me because I'm outside the cube.
Oh, I thought it was. Has it had a cube before
Right there,
in the
yeah.
past? Okay.
The only slight complication to the Thunderwave cast it. There. There.
Yeah.
Fine. Like to cast it from here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you see these villagers and they come up and they're just laying into Garrett with their clubs, like screaming bloody murder. Somehow it's Garrett's fault. You cast Thunderwave and you watch these commoners just get torn by these.
Bye bye.
And it served Shajaya.
The possessed commoners are just wrapped in pieces of chum around Shajaya.
Chum.
All right, now, and Arvin. Oh, that's me. Arvin needs.
Slide at the dragon.
Despite this chaos, Tarvin didn't notice this. Perhaps he was too apologetic. There were some rusty footprints coming next. Urukai appears, and he's gonna get advantage on this attack, and he says, "For Clan Sunblight, we will be victorious!" And he throws his war pick in the enlarged state, rolls a 15. Just Tarvin manages to duck out the way with advantage. He rolls terribly. For Clan Sunblight! And Tarvin, oh, that's me again. I'm going to roll a d20. 12. Once again, these soldiers are flying off arrows are just bouncing off. They can't quite get the aim. Nymph.
Yeah, I'm going to move to the end, and I'm going to look directly onto its back where some javelins are piked into, and misty step onto it to ride the dragon.
Okay. So you can Misty Step over there. No problem. What happens?
There's something underneath me, I'm not sure. Oh, it's an axe thing.
You're raging.
I don't know
you're
why.
raging, except for me. It
But
should
put
be
that
me
on.
raging, not
Yeah, it's
dodgy pants.
And I want to attack its head.
Well, we'll get there in a sec. Got to land on the dragon. why,
with
but
Misty Step.
Hey, George,
so
can you leap 30 feet?
No. I can leap 20. I can leap 18.
can you bring up Misty Step for me? The description.
Yep, I just teleport to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Now, actually, this is what the dragon did. It blasted. The whole idea was just to gain some altitude. Bounce up on the dragon. Acrobatics or an athletics check? Your choice.
Sure.
Well, it's a relatively wrong.
And then, is that +3 on that? Or is it just, no, that's just regular checks. That would be 9.
Okay, you land on the dragon. I don't think you get your D4 because that's from base and it excellent.
Yeah, that's why I was
Whimsy
just...
Whimsy seeing this will bend luck and give you a d4.
Okay.
So that's 11.
So you land on top of the dragon and then you slip off. You grab on one of its wings that's floating up and you get flipped, do a somersault and land perfectly on the back. I said it again.
She gives a click wink to Whimsy. She's like, I know you hit me before, but we're good.
That's your
Yeah,
bonus
and she
action.
would like to attack twice.
Alright.
Oh no, attack. Yeah, no, twice. Extra attack doesn't count as bonus.
No, you can attack twice, absolutely.
And I'm going to use Divine Smite.
If you.
Yes, yeah.
7. A 16. This kind of gives the game away, but one of those hits, one of those doesn't.
Cool. So I will do 3d8 plus my d8 plus 7. So 4d8 plus 7.
Oh, from the Morning Star, you mean? Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Average roll.
Wow.
Wow.
That's 18 damage.
Dragon roars out in pain and disgust, and it roars back in your face. It is not happy at all, but you're holding on. Just whacking it with your Morning Star, riding its back. Very, very cool. I love it. Okay, Garrett. Commoners are just
Alright.
chum around you. What do you do?
Yeah, well, I'm not hanging around here. I have a plan, so let's go for this as a plan. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike again. Oh, that wasn't very good. But that gives me the 60 feet, so that will allow me to move underneath, or just underneath the dragon here. You said the dragon was at 30 feet, so
Yep.
that means it's in range for my Horn of Blasting.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see how that goes. That could be there. So you can use your action to speak the horn's command word. So I don't know what that is. And it emits a thunderous blast in a 30-foot cone. Now you said it was 30 foot above us, so I think that means it's in the cone. Would I be correct in that sense?
I'm going to say if
It
there's
does go on
dragons
600
in the
feet,
cone, door is
Yep.
cone as well.
Yeah.
So I will
That's-
give her
that's unfortunate.
advantage. I will give her advantage on the roll because the dragon's
Yep.
kind of in the way.
So
do you want to roll your-
creature...
You want to roll your
What?
thing to make sure the horn doesn't explode first?
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that, because this could all go terribly wrong. B100, roll for everyone.
20%
Roll big,
chance.
roll big, roll big.
Okay, it doesn't
45.
explode on you. Okay,
Okay,
so
well,
what?
It did think about it.
So what do we need to
You're
roll
gonna
now?
bend like the other way. All right. So all creatures in there must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
You can have that at advantage now.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
You've got your bless and everything else in the
Yeah, I
aura.
don't think I need it though. That's good.
Wait.
What's the DC?
Famous last words.
15.
Okay, dragon passes.
Okay. On a failed save, it takes the 5d6 and would be deafened for 1 minute. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't deafened. So it's not deafened. But objects that are made of glass or crystal have disadvantage on saving throws. So do you want to take that throw again and see if it fails?
Sharpened.
You've described it as being the black crystalline substance on several occasions, but that's you're ruling on that. I thought it was crystal-y.
It says dark coloured crystal, Shardlin. Found in the ruins of ancient Netherese enclaves.
I'm going to say, it's going to roll. Let's see.
So it just said you had disadvantage, so that's why I was asking if you wanted to roll again.
No,
on that.
I always roll at advantage. I always roll 2 dice and I take.
Yep.
I'm going to say it.
Well, it goes further to say that if it takes the damage, then it takes it at 10d6 instead of 5d6.
Made out
Okay.
of crystals.
Yep.
Roll it up.
Oh, well, there we go. 34 on 10d6.
There's a couple of sixes, couple of ones. That's average.
Yep.
That's above average.
That's well, I'm happy with that.
35
And I
would
take
be
half that damage, right?
You don't get the 10 though. You only get the 5,
You would
and
get
then
the
you get half of the 5.
roll
That makes
5d6
sense.
and that's half what a number take.
All right, so let's have a shitty roll for that. Oh, good on the shitty roll.
Okay.
Makes 6 points
And
of
she
damage.
takes half. Yeah, perfect.
And he had gone
Holy moly.
31 feet in. Yeah. Well, Garrett. Well
Yeah,
done.
we did it.
Now, I hate to mention this, but am I now able to take a second action on this? Does that count as attack? It says an action to speak the word.
Yep.
I take it I can't use that twice per round.
Nope.
That was it?
That-
Right, well, that was my piece of good news damage. Take that, you crystalline beast.
Wow.
You may want to move out from directly underneath it.
And if it comes close to me again, I know it's toot to you.
All right.
Good Kitty
Villain.
G.
And says, "Holy crap, Garrett! That was awesome. Let me cast Chill Touch. Oh, and she hits with Chill Touch. The dragon's having a bad day." Oh, and does 3 necrotic. All adds up. Chill Touch is a good spell. Trust me. These things add up. You cast this Chill Touch and the dragon takes it. Now, on the streets, you see commoners running around all over the place. And you see an old lady. Or she's on the ground prone. These 2 guys are standing over him. Says, "Give us all your gold. We know you've been holding it, wench. Give us everything you got." They start threatening over the top of her. Whimsy.
Whimsy calls out, "She'll help you. I'll help you." and then she doesn't. Okay.
She doesn't.
She'll
Whimsy's
just
raging
get next
as well.
to. She'll get next to Dorge, rage up like mad, and then she'll cast Fly on Dorge,
Oh yeah.
and she's got 25 left to. Tarvin's all good now, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay, then she will start. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, she'll start heading for 5, 10, 20, 25. I can't quite see, but I think that's 25.
Okay, cool. Good enough. Whimsy, why don't you roll me a d6?
And
Uh-oh.
also, you've also got to roll that d20, or are we rolling it over from the previous time?
Oh, yeah, no, I'll do it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just keep
That's
this
fine.
last time.
4.
Oh.
Oh. No breath.
No breath.
It goes another 30 feet
Oh.
as a start. 60 feet on the other side of the room. It's annoying for on a deck.
Oh, it's the orange archy thing around whenever it switches over. That's got rage on it.
Turn.
It leaves rage. Yeah. No, I mean the That's cool. Sorry.
Nymph!
I just
It
point-
reaches back one of its claws. Just whoosh, reaches back. Rolls a 27 on its claw attack. Take 15 points of slashing damage, Nymph, as it carves across you. It makes another attack with its claw. This time rolling a natural 20. Well, not so good a roll then. You can take another 22
Ow.
points of damage on top of that. Still alive?
Hold on, I have something. I'm just trying to remember what it's called. It's a saving thing. Sorry,
Would
while
be
I
the
just
time
try
to
and read
use
it. Oh, I have it all the time.
Now would it be time to find the...
Yeah. It either adds onto my armor class or onto my like I can choose which one to put it onto.
Was it that one where after a successful attack you get a bonus of plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know the
that's
one
one.
you
I'm
mean.
just trying to find it.
It's under features and traits somewhere, probably. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking.
Just pray. What is it? There's a multi-tack defense one. If a creature hits you with an attack, then you gain +4 on your armor class against all subsequent attacks made by that creature for the rest of the turn. Is it that one?
No, it's not that one.
No, I got
Does
that
help
one.
anyway, because the next one was a natural 20.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that one. It was I can each time I get hit, I can choose to add on to my armor class or onto my save take off from their attack damage or something.
Be under features and traits on your character sheet.
Yeah, I just can't see it. I was here last time.
A defensive tactic? That sounds like a defensive tactic, something like that.
Find a safe hiding place.
Sorry guys, this is bothering me. I
Yeah.
can't find it.
What kind of paladin are you? Ah, fuck, I've lost it again.
Good
Awesome.
question.
I think it's frozen again. It keeps freezing and unfreezing.
I'm a dueling paladin.
Or is it a Triton thing? Have a look under Tritons.
Yeah, it might be a Triton thing.
Yeah, class
Yeah,
with
yeah.
racial traits.
Racial traits, yeah.
Hmm. What level are we?
7.
7.
Sacred Oath or Protection. Yada yada yada. Something to do with your fighting style?
The nymph?
Protection. When a creature
Can't
you
see
can
anything there.
you see. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage. No. +2. Bonus to damage rolls. Mm.
Out there, nymph?
No, I can't find
The
it.
only thing that I can find, the Aura of Protection.
Saving throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not a saving throw thing. I can't find it.
Okay.
What's that? What was the? Mm.
That's right, as you were. If I can't find it.
So the
Yep.
initial claw attack did 15. Next claw attack with the critical hit does another 22 points. 37 points. Still up?
Eat it for breakfast. Are you still up?
Okay, and
Just.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
tail attack. Thwack! Oh, 28. Assume that's going to hit.
Yep.
You get knocked off the dragon. Fly to the ground. And land with a thud. Less is gone. Woodrum.
Distracted.
Okay. And Nimsy. Oh, sorry, Nymph. Fail 2 death save. Dump. 66 points. Auto crit. You're down on the ground and you failed 2. Dragon just completely deals with you. Turn. Tarvin. Oh, that's me. Tarvin has healing, doesn't he?
He has healing, yep.
Bird.
No, he doesn't have healing word. He's just got cure wounds, I think, from memory.
But he could Zephyr attack, because I know he used to have that.
He's got a Zephyr strike, yeah.
Zephyr strike and get, you could get close.
But isn't that 2 spells? You can't cast 2 spells?
No.
Yeah. Well, I think we've played this game before.
Arvin.
Shajai's coming up soon.
Oh no, that's a bonus action casting though, not a...
Still a
And that
standard
old lady who
spell.
needs help as a healer, I think, she'll probably just turn around and heal him.
Garrett's right there.
It says,
Yeah,
damn
if
it.
it doesn't get eaten, that'll be fine.
Shajai can...
You have healing word, Shajai?
No, I've only got cure wounds.
Okay.
Move to the left.
Arvin's
to
going
make
to rush over there. Try desperately to try and help her. He's rushing over there. Nymph! No!
Oh, that's a dash, is it?
Yep, he dashed over there. That's all he could do. Oops.
Somebody save the old lady.
These. Okay. The commoners. It's all Shajai's fault now. Over in a tavern, then the commoners. I think that. To come over to you, Shajai. Yeah. No, it's your fault. And they're going to attack you 3 times with their clubs. Beat it out of her! 1, 2, 3. And one of them hits. That's club and whack, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, Shajai. Now it's George's go.
While I'm doing my turn, do they get a save against the wisdom?
Yep, I'll get a save.
Thank you. So I've done my Pythagoras, and this guy is a 40-foot, what do you call it? Straight line, diagonal across to it. So he's going to fly up with his flight,
Okay.
and he's going to recklessly attack. So I'm still on my thing. So he's right there, and he's going to recklessly attack twice.
Now you're hoping this is a dragon slayer, right?
Well, I'm hoping to just do my damage. So yeah,
Actually, a construct.
well, that's okay. I still get to roll with advantage because I'm going recklessly, right?
Yep,
So
that hits.
24. Wait. That's 7 plus 2 is 9. And bludgeoning damage against crystalline things. Does that count as well?
Fortunately not.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll do my next attack as well.
That hits.
Yeah, 20. Okay, cool. And let's do that. And that's 10 plus 2 is 12.
Got it?
But it's magic, so it's all going through.
Yep, it
That's
is.
the key part.
Yep.
And I can still take a dash action at advantage. Sorry, I can still take a dash action for 40. So he's going to fly away, and you get disadvantage on his on opportunities of attack because of my special ability, my eagle totem.
But
So-
counteracted because you went recklessly. But it would be advantage. Straight roll.
Exactly. It's just a straight roll, precisely. So he's going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to try and fly. Oh, sorry. Just looking at this. Going to try and fly down in this direction, away from Whimsy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here.
Swing
think.
its tail at you. Whoop. 25.
That hits me.
You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 12 because
But
of rage.
oh, thank you.
Yep.
And I'm actually flowing down further, so that he can put, so that he's down close to the ground, so I can go down in a diagonal. So I'm about 20 foot off the thing, so equal to the top of the roof. Sorry, that was 12 damage, wasn't it? Thank you.
Yeah, 12, yep. Shajar. Nymph.
Oh.
Bite and body crumpled below.
These guys around me are attacking me, aren't they?
Yep, they've all got their clubs out, and I did roll saving throws for them. Clearly affected. Dragons. Not of right mind, is
So I've got some new animals, new creatures I can be.
Uh-huh.
No.
Do we need them
I was
fight?
hoping that they could. I can't get close enough to the dragon at the moment, but I can use one of them to eat these guys around me. Then I won't be able to cure
I think if you move 30 and then fire up the lightning spell, you might have him in the you might have the dragon in your thing. It just
Your
means you take
range.
3 puny attacks.
move 30.
Yeah, it just means you have to suck up 3 puny attacks. I don't know what your health
I
points are.
haven't got. I've got 22, so not a huge amount.
Oh, they're using clubs, so you should be alright. Famous last words.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Move,
I'll
Shajar.
move 30 feet.
Stay right there, miss. I'm gonna beat you to death. Get
How
out.
come I'm not moving?
Plus
your
you're on the
arrow.
measurement.
Oh
Go
my
back.
Clump, clump,
god.
clump.
Top now.
I'll
Don't worry,
move
you
here.
No,
Then
with your
I'll
armor
use-
class of 15, they just completely miss. They'll miss.
Sweet.
Right. And I'm gonna call lightning. Is that right?
No, it's not found here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you.
Yep.
Really? Daddy?
Everyone, do you think that's a good idea, or should I turn
Think
into
so.
a giant tentacle,
Cool lightning.
or a giant space hamster?
Miniature giant space hamster.
I'll do cool lightning for now.
Okay, so for lightning, concentrate. Now,
Dowager's going to be coming at you.
You
it
can.
says
Yeah.
creature
She can
with-
use your bonus action to turn into something else as well and hold concentration on a spell.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
This is
okay.
called lightning.
Cool.
So I can turn into something as well.
Yeah.
My plan was to turn into a I have got an Allosaurus
Ah, awesome.
or a giant, an enormous tentacle which could hang on to the dragon.
I think the question: if you have a chance to turn into a giant tentacle,
What's got a higher armor class? Because you got this
And
downward
what's got the
jewel
higher-
guy coming at you.
Yeah.
Higher armor class and health points, HP.
Which one's got the highest? Armor class 12 for the tentacle, and the Allosaurus is 13 points 51. Enormous testicle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, that's the next one down. No, 60 hit points. So it's got more hit points.
What's that bear? What's the bear's armor class?
11.
Oh, right, pass.
No,
Yeah,
the
Allosaurus.
highest armor class is Direwolf,
no direwolf.
which can't
Into a
do anything.
direwolf?
No.
If
turn
nothing
into a-
else,
Armor class.
if nothing else, the direwolf has a hit point, right? So the damage it does is going to go to the direwolf first. If nothing else, it's a hit point buff for you. Okay. Oh, dragon breed.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Well, you could heal yourself a bit.
No, 'cause she's already cast a spell.
Oh,
She's already she's cast the Call Lightning.
I'm
Oh,
thinking
and did that
if I
fail horribly, did it?
if
Oh,
I
I don't know.
use
We
the,
didn't actually finish it.
so the tentacle
The direwolf.
can hold on to something while the creature is restrained.
I don't think it'll be able to hold that dragon though. Or that horse maiden.
And someone else could potentially damage it. So you don't think so? So I won't do any damage to
no,
it
you
as a
won't stand a chance, will you?
dinosaur. I might as well just save myself then.
Direwolf. Direwolf. That's Whimsy screaming out.
Okay.
Go Direwolf. Go Team
I
Direwolf.
really wanted to be a giant tentacle. Okay, I'll be a direwolf then.
Okay.
Get off the streets.
Here you are, Shajai. You are a direwolf. Should I'll just move you, Shajaya, over here, out of the way. Direwolf, concentrate. Turn into this direwolf. I think there, and that's probably your move. Moved, your bonus shaped. Cast it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the Duragar. Watching people
We
run
do
away.
the lightning.
Yeah, I sorry, the lightning. You did 23 damage with the lightning. I made it. It made it save for 18, so it took 11 points. And the
Did the dragon take 11 points?
Yep.
from for lightning.
Nice.
Duragar comes over to this wolf with short, stubby legs. It's only got 25 movement, so it's going to get right next to the direwolf. That's it. The soldiers, I'm going to roll a d20. You guys keep sucking. 16.
Yay!
So it takes 2d6 damage from the... That's hard, so 5 points of damage. Couple of arrows sticking from the soldiers. This thug just... No one seems interested in saving this sweet old lady, and this sweet old lady dies, and then he starts shuffling through pockets. And Fedora. This is what it comes down to. With a 50-50 chance of
I will distract it.
Oh well.
death saving throw, and you survive!
Right.
And Tarvin's right there, so I think you're going to be okay. Wow. Intense roll. Well done. Well done, Nymph. Alright. Garrett!
Well, do you reckon I should save Nymph because I'm close enough to get there and cast a spell? And we've had Tarvin join us, is that correct?
Yeah, Tarvin rushed over just on the off chance he would get there in
Oh.
time to give Nymph.
Okay,
You do
well,
it.
I reckon I should do it. So I'm going to move there and then cast a second level. Do I want to do it second level? Yeah, second level Cure Wounds. When
Yes.
did that come out? Yeah. There we go.
14. Despite the fact that you're prone on the ground, if you feel, if you take a deep breath, you're brought back
Maybe.
from death's door from Garrett.
Now, can I continue a little bit of movement to kind of put a bit of building between me and the dragon?
So you got
Okay,
30
so
feet
I'll
you can play
go
around.
just that far. Yep. And onward and upward. Hopefully our other healer will come in now, or maybe she's going to beat up those vagabonds, taking a bit of cursed hands or whatever on them.
Do you trust me now, Nymph? Do you consider me an ally? Nymph?
Nymph?
Nymph is still pretty out of it.
Do you respond? Villain saying, do you consider me an ally, Nymph?
An ally, yes.
She gets a dagger and cuts a big slice down. And she personally takes damage. Regain.
Stabs you with it.
All called vampiric touch.
Does she have to touch though?
Oh, wait a minute.
There's a clue in the name there somewhere.
She's got some kind of meta magic thing that can.
I'm going to say she did it anyway. I don't see it on her list, but she does it anyway. I can't remember what it's called, but you do damage to yourself and do twice as much damage to the other person. Rise up and fight again, Nymph. Goes back nursing her whimsy. Still concentrating on flying forward.
Whimsy. Okay. She must be able to see the dragon where she is down there.
Dragons 60 feet up in the air.
60 feet in the air. Right, she's got a candidate that's about 120 feet from where she is. 40 plus 60 is 100. Yeah.
Yep, easily within.
Yeah. He's only 40,
Cool.
he's only 40 above you as well, because you're 20 feet up in the air yourself.
Sure.
So it's
Okay.
40 and 40.
You're within range.
Magic.
Yep.
Oops. That's Ruthalim's psychic lance, and she's casting it with meta magic. She's heightening the spell so that the dude is at a disadvantage.
Advantage.
So let's go straight. Yeah, it cost me 3 sorcery.
11. Psychic lance. See the dragon shaking its head. Damaged. Wow. Clutch,
Okay.
Whimsy. Clutch.
And Whimsy sees the rope behind her. I assume that's where it was anyway.
Yep.
And she's gonna climb down there.
Athletics or
for-
acrobatics?
I think that's-
advantage.
Acrobatics.
Are you doing that rope trick thing, that magical rope trick thing?
Climbing down a rope
No,
to get to
no,
ground
she
level.
doesn't have it. At advantage. That's control, isn't it? Nope. Shift.
It costs you 20 feet of movement. Bottom.
Right. So that's 20, and then she'll move another 10 away from her. How far is that Dowager away from her? She's a bit worried about her. Cool. No, she stays where she is. She's quite happy where she is. Rope next to her. Dragon can't kind of see her, and those guys are far enough away to not be too much of an annoyance. Okay. And she's got an escape route. Yeah, she's good.
Right.
Wild magic.
Oh,
Wild magic.
wild
Whimsy.
magic?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Sorry.
Ah, no,
Roll a
it's all good.
one of these days.
Yeah.
The thug comes over and says, "Alright, you're next, mate." And gets out his mace, goes whack, whack. Running a 13 and a 5, so Tarvin, you dodge out. Easily. Tarvin, roll me a d6.
Tarvin's not here yet.
Oh, Tarvin. Tarvin's not here yet. Dorage, roll me a d. Roll a 5 or a 6.
It's a 2.
Ooh.
Oh, did that come through? It came through on the... Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. It's a 2.
Yeah.
Get off the streets.
Comes right up next to you. Did you attack recklessly, Dorage?
I sure did.
That's interesting. Can attack you with its claw at advantage. Rolls a 21.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Boosh! Does 13 slashing, reduced to 6 because of rage. Comes at you with a second claw attack. Boosh! Rolls a 24.
Wait. Sorry, I'm just. This is my bad. I should have said it before. Takes 76 damage, psychic damage, and is incapacitated until the start of the next turn.
Oh.
Incapacitated.
Oh.
He's
Hello.
incapacitated.
Okay.
Psychic lance.
So does it fall?
Oh my heart. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Oh, unless it's magical flight.
Capacity. Technically. Take action or react. So I'm going to say ignore all that damage I just did.
Yep.
Hovering over. That's it. It doesn't fall, it just does nothing. So can't take action. Reaction.
Oh.
Like to say. Psychic line.
Yeah,
Marvin!
psychic lance.
Marvin says, finally, I get to use my bow.
He probably uses Hunter's Mark or Zephyr Strike or something
I
to
think we
get a
Hunter's Mark would make.
mark of light.
Longbow twice. The 13 is advantage. Oh, the 24. So we'll say that one hits. Second. Oh, both of them hit. So plus 6. Dragon's just hovering there, just not being able to.
I will distract it.
Not good. Commoner. But there you go. They're gonna attack the Duragar. They're just nuts. Form around the Duragar. 3 times with its clubs. And they all miss. George.
Yeah, cool. So I'm just going to fly over to a dragon and try and hit it again, and he's going to do it recklessly once more. He's like, all or nothing. So he flies up to it, so he's gone up 20 feet and across 20 feet. That's fine. Yeah, where is it? Here we go. He's going to attack recklessly again, sorry. Boom.
And hits.
19.
Yep.
So take that plus 2.
Okay.
So that's 16.
Flap.
And it's a magic one, so it all goes through. And then the next one is 27. Oh, that was close. I rolled that at advantage. Sorry. It was.
You've been at
Oh,
advantage.
shall I
You're
roll
attacking
it?
recklessly.
I know I rolled the damage at advantage accidentally, I think. Oh no, I didn't. It didn't come through like that. Yeah, no, 6 plus 3 plus 5. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Okay,
All right,
32 points of damage.
So 14 and 14, it's, yeah, plus another 4. So, yeah, 32. Yeah. And then he's going to do that same move. He's going to try and drag it down to the ground, so to speak, if it wants to attack it. And he might try and go next to... He's going to go down here. That's where he's going to go to. Oh, whoops.
Doesn't get a reaction. on you
Exactly, it doesn't. Yeah.
for two
So
reasons.
he's gonna.
One's because Whimsy screwed it up. Secondly, storage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So he really just wanted to. He just.
Oh shit!
Yeah. He just. Let's just say he smashed through one of the wings and gave it a critical sort of hit in that sense, and then it sort of keels over
Spiral
like a big boat and just slowly sort of crashes into the ground as its single wing can't keep it upright at all with the combination of the spell.
Wow. By the way, what it was going to do, try and kill Dorge basically, same trick. Got about a 50-50 chance of doing that with his. Know what I was gonna do? I was gonna get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Take off with a 90-foot fly speed. Probably have gotten away. Not for psychic punch. Whimsy, you're cool if you want.
Yeah, I know. That's
Always
it.
does.
Oh,
Come on, my rendition of Careless Whisper probably helped as
that
well.
was awesome.
Little
Well done.
Yeah.
Kenny G brought it home.
Okay. There are still some active combatants in here, so we'll deal with those. So we'll just finish this off. But the main threat is Shajaya. Direwolf, what would you like to do?
I might just eat some people.
You've also got your lightning. You can.
Oh, have they snapped out of it?
I know, I rolled for these guys. They're still possessed. Oh, actually, no, they've stepped. No, well, see what happens. Actually, Shajaya, make me a perception check.
This one.
Okie dokie. Oh, wonderful. 8.
Oh, still wants to eat things.
Okay, thank you.
You'll get. Yeah.
Okay,
I
Shajaya,
think
what
she
would you like to do?
failed that one.
Oh, I'm not used to it, but I think I should eat some of the baddies.
This one looks. You get pack tactics on that one.
The Juruga.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jurgar is the main
He's the main
threat
threat.
actually.
But you
Yeah.
get back tactics on him because those other guys have been
Other
picking
guys
him
are
up.
attacking him. Yeah, so you get pack
Yeah.
tactics up there. Unless.
Unless
Okay,
the DM rules otherwise.
let's do that then. Bite.
Biting the thug or the Duragar?
The Durga.
Okay,
Yeah.
at advantage.
Sorry, I don't know. It does take me a while to do this. Right, sorry.
Problem.
You can do it.
D6. Plus 3 is only 6. Bite, isn't it?
You roll at advantage with pack tactics, is that right?
So I roll a second time.
Yep.
It'll be better than that. 7.
That's a must.
I must be feeling a bit tired.
Rolling your damage. I'm gonna roll a d20 plus 5.
Ah, okay.
Roll 2 d20s that way. I'll take the highest one, 5 onto. Okay. Oh,
Same.
that's a,
What?
what's got a 5 and a 2
Improves
at
it.
advantage. So 7. Now you got 5, the highest one. So 5 plus 5 is 10.
Yeah.
Not enough to heavily up.
Sorry, guys.
That's alright.
That's alright. So
How many
yep.
attacks do you get in a round as a direwolf? Do you get 1 or 2?
It's 1.
Okay.
Okay, so not used to your U form. Dora says, we're cold day in hell and I can't take out a dog. Swings its war pick at the dog and rolls a 16. Will hit the dog, and the dog...
Like direwolf.
Sorry, the direwolf. Yep, the direwolf takes
Yeah.
6 points of damage from 31 hit. Now, the soldiers take a breath. This thug says, "Bugger this," and runs off. 6. Nymph, looking much, much better than you did last round. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Full of all that evil healing.
I'm not happy about it.
Do you want to be sick? Do you want to be sick? Take a round to be sick.
I'll attack the Jiragar as well.
Alright. That hits. Second attack hits. Oh, ouch. Back
19
into-
radiant damage.
Oh.
And I vomit over him.
Oh. Nice. Garrett.
Something doesn't feel right in my blood.
This guy
Somebody get
that,
those thugs. Got the
this
old
guy
lady's
that,
money.
yeah, I was gonna zap that guy Indiana Jones style because I can't be bothered having a sword fight with him, so he can eat laser. Because I've got 17 shots left, I believe, is the
Will
count.
be disadvantaged because it's hit. You're right up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
No, he's 10 feet.
he's 10 feet away.
I'm Garrett.
Oh,
What
sorry.
time?
No, 14.
Yep.
14 hits.
Okay. Which goes. He wasn't injured at all?
No, he
No.
No, okay, right.
Okay. Berlin is going to try her chill touch style again. What was it? 21 against the same one you attacked. 5 damage. Guy. Whimsy.
Yep, she will get. How far? Oh, how far away is she? Yoink, 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 yoink. So he's 50, so she has to move 20. She calls out to Dorge, who she doesn't. Oh, she can probably see him if he's up high.
I'm not up high, I'm down low. I'm actually on ground level. You won't be able to see me.
Oh, she'll just shout out anyway. Dorge, go get that bad guy who's running away.
Oh, of course.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's about 30. And she'll fire Agonanzon Scorcher into him, into the Dowager. Druga. Dowager. Druga. Who? Cast. She
That's the
does
cantrip
that.
one, right?
No, it's not. She just wants to take out this Druga.
Yeah.
Good. Oh. Beauregard, dick saving throw. It rolls a 14. Fail.
Not
Uh,
enough.
Fire thing comes out the scorcher. Evaporates in a puff of dust. And
Goodbye.
doesn't.
Doesn't.
This guy's an idiot. Come on, let's get this guy. Oi, where'd you go? Screw this. And he swings twice with his mace. Tarvin. When he hits twice against Tarvin, Tarvin takes.
There's his temp hit points.
Oh, yep. So it's 1 point of damage net.
1 point of damage total.
Okay, Tarvin. Tarvin. will get
Double
his-
blades.
Double blades. Okay, yep. 2 attacks with the short
Oh, it's
swords.
two-handed.
That hits. That hits. 8. No.
Move to the left.
Right, good. Down. 3 attacks from 3 powerful party members. Enough. Goes down. Commoners. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's the Order of the Beak. We are all saved. Thank you, thank you. They look down at their bloody club and say, "Oh, sorry about that. It was the dragon. Our apologies." Ah! They take off. George.
Is there any other threats there? There's the dude over there. How far away is he? I'm just...
Swoop and fly down.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's 90 feet. It's just outside of my thing. Like, I can't actually attack him. I'm gonna dash over to him. I can move 80 feet, which is to here. Whoops.
Oh, it was 60 feet. That's
Yeah, 6.
Oh, does your fly speed only go? I thought you turn your speed into fly speed, or is it only 60 feet?
No,
of
60
flight?
feet for the duration.
All
60
right.
feet
Well,
of flight.
he was down on the ground, so he's not flying. He's running
Right.
because I got him down to ground floor.
So you're faster on the run.
Yeah, I've got 40 feet of movement
Which is
as
less than
on
60.
the ground. I know,
If you
but
fly-
I'm raging, so I can take my dash as a rage, as a bonus action, and then
Nice.
he's just going to throw a javelin at him, just for the hell of it.
All right.
Wait,
Advantage.
at disadvantage. Whoopsie, at disadvantage.
Still hits.
Still hits. Cool. This is his second to last javelin. 9 piercing.
Ugh. Gets it right in the small of the back.
Yeah, and then he just says, "Don't you come back here again. You're not welcome around here."
I live here.
No.
Shazai.
All right, so he throws his other javelin. Then.
Oh, okay.
Whoopsie daisy. Keep on forgetting to do
And
it at
you'll die
disadvantage.
here.
Well, that hits.
Yeah, well,
Bang.
yeah, that hits. Yeah. and here we
Another
go.
javelin to the back. He stumbles.
Yeah.
Barely damaged, but he's still running.
Mhm.
We'll never learn. Okay, Shazaya, the direwolf.
Sit, boy, sit.
How many? It's everyone, isn't it?
Yep, this guy who's running and Dorj is throwing javelins back.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was dead. Okay, I will go for him then. And
Probably-
that's 2d20 is again, is it?
You need to get over there. You can get next to him, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
But you'll get an opportunity of attack on him
If he runs away.
if he runs away.
So you can do 60 feet, so you can get to
You
there.
could get to there, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
Hmm.
Oh, you could call lightning down. I'm going to say you can call lightning down on him if you like.
Can I do that as a wolf?
As long as you're concentrating on it. You can't cast spells as a wolf, but if you cast a spell with concentration when you're an elf and then transform into concentration. Would you like to
I've
call
gotta
down
move.
lightning upon this guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah! Down he goes. You
Oh,
can't
dear.
survive that lightning. And
They,
with
no,
that,
they were rumbling that old lady for gold, weren't they?
they were.
Does Garrett recognize the woman?
Yes, the oldest woman in town. She's lovely. She goes around helping people all the time. Type of person. When disaster happens, the one who steps up, even cost of. Very nice lady.
Should have left town, Matilda. Should have left town. Your fault you're dead, mate.
Yay, we did it.
Yeah.
We actually prevented Brinchander from taking any damage. I'm stoked.
Almost
George.
lost.
We've not gone to Brinchander yet.
That was
George,
next on the list.
And
Oh, yeah.
we made it essentially skiff, not Tamarul, what's it called? What's the one?
Tourmaline. Tourmaline at the top.
Yeah, Tourmaline. So that Tourmaline got a little bit of damage before it decided to move on. I'm guessing Lonely Wood was probably raised as well as Bremen. At least we saved 2 of the 3 large towns.
Yeah.
I literally thought that someone was going to die.
We got close.
Yeah. I thought it was.
Yep.
50
Yeah.
chance someone of dying.
Yeah, imagine losing our mer person before we go to an island.
I know.
Like, remember how
I've
handy
got
she
some,
was in the lake?
I've got some new aquatic wild-shaped creatures too,
Knucklehead
Nice.
trout.
Until you can go.
Not
but no flying ones.
yet.
Not yet.
Mm.
You're a level away,
Yeah,
aren't you? Is it 8 or is it 10? I don't know. From
I'm
memory,
not sure, but yeah, not quite yet.
Yeah. But that was crazy.
I got to ride a dragon for a
You
moment.
did.
For a moment.
And
until
donk
it
it in the
released
head.
on you.
Cool idea.
I saw this beautiful place. It was like a heaven, and it was full of fish, and then I got taken from it, and I ended up in hell.
No, that was just because I put a fireball on you. No.
By the way, here
Awesome work.
reports back from some local fishermen saw the attack on Tourmaline, rushed home to alert the family. Dragon reached their entire town deserted. So Lonely
Oh,
Wood
cool.
itself destroyed. Survived. Bremen,
Oh, thank goodness.
as the dragon flies over Maril Deladun, spotted many of Bremen's crossing lakes and boats. And when it reaches its town, it takes 2 hours to lay waste to the state and 2/3 of the population.
Ooh.
Argos
I think
was
it's like
saved.
20 people, isn't it?
Maybe about 20 commoners were lost in a breath weapon as initial attack. Good.
Did it take out the speaker in the Luxon Arms? Because that was one of the first places hit.
Mm.
I'll give it a 50-50 per chance. Why don't you roll me, Garrett, a D5?
Does
I've
it
always wanted to be speaker of a town.
roll high and he dies, or roll high and he lives?
Roll high and he dies.
18? How's that?
Woo!
Died in the
Uh-oh.
Alex
Aw.
and Baron.
We'll bury him next to Maggie or whatever her name was.
Yeah, let's
Oh
get
no!
the
Don't
old-
let him torture the old woman in death too.
The wisest person here is the oldest woman in town. Oh,
Yeah.
our new speaker is going to be. Oh no! What happened to her? Oh no, it's Dragon.
Well, they really like Nymphadora. She could be the next speaker, a wandering speaker.
I think the DM's going to do another Malamark on Garrett and ask him, like, "Oh, we really need you to be the leader of this town."
Well, first, while you're making your decision, what are you doing? You're going to help heal the sick and the dying and
people
do
away
your
from the-
best and around
Yeah.
Targos?
Whimsy's just going to do everything she can to keep people away from the dragon because that's a lot of
Shardling.
Shardling.
Yeah, exactly. We need to deal with the Shardlin big time.
Nymph is going to go put out the fires with her walls of water
With gasoline.
in Targos.
Say, because I'm sure you're going to like what I have. In the remainder of helping out, getting broken bones, possibly. And at the end of the day, you have a nice, long. You're just a little.
Oh, say it like it is.
Oh my goodness! Not
Word.
level 8. That means
Eight
we
feet?
get another feat.
Some
Is
people,
it?
no fighters,
Yeah.
get it. Anyway,
Yeah, level 8 when you can choose to take a feat rather than. Ah, sweet.
Why is my max hit points not going up to 42?
Well, I know the feat that I want to take, Malcolm. Don't quite. The Crusher feat. I've got a big maul.
Russia do.
It can push someone 5 feet into a non-occupied square.
Oh, nice.
It gives me another 1 to Constitution, which will be handy. And if I crit, then for the whole rest of the turn until it's my turn again, everyone gets advantage on attacks on the creature
Nice.
if I crit. So it's kind of but nice flavour. I've got a maul. Would like to crush. So I think I'll do that. Yeah.
How do we level up again? Far, it's been forever since it feels like it's been. It hasn't actually been that long.
You click the
How do we level up again?
You can click
Oh,
the
there's the
anvil,
anvil
go
thing,
back
and
to
then just switch
go
it
to the builder.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, do you want us to roll that D? What do I get? A D10 or a D12 for a barbarian?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll roll that here for
28.
everyone. And that is a 4. Ugh. That's okay.
But I need a hand leveling up.
I
A lot of things
probably
to do
do.
here.
I might have to go because I have to sort my 2 kids out who have been waiting for me for a little while now.
Okay.
They don't
But-
understand that you're leveling up. What? Explain this to them, and then. No.
I know they're pretty good.
I'm joking.
Oh, first, Leela, first thing next session we'll level you up. How does that?
Okay, that would be cool.
Once people have answered these level up questions, we'll effectively stop the session there. So you want?
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Okay.
be gone. I cast banishment on
Awesome.
Shajaya.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Well done.
Thanks, Leah.
Hey.
That
Nice
was
job.
exciting.
Nice lightning.
I'm glad we didn't die.
I'm glad we destroyed it. We were so successful.
I know. Cool.
Let's get a feat.
Cool.
Okay, guys. See you next week.
Yeah,
Later.
thank you.
Thanks,
See you next week.
Okay. Bye.
Right.
I think that's me. Yeah. Well, let's come through.
Got Crusher. Did you get a feat, Nymph?
Yeah, I'm just deciding what feat to take.
Yeah, it's quite a long list here,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
but to read through.
Free to take your time, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've got lots of stuff to do thunkings about. Do I want to be a magic
Is there
initiate?
anything that you are there any in particular that you're thinking of, Nymph? Like things that you need to do better? 'Cause I've been reading them quite a bit for a melee sort of character.
Yeah, I was looking at resilient.
Sentinel
Helps
can
spell
also
efficiency as well.
be always be with Sentinel.
Sentinel's pretty good.
Yeah.
If people run away from you, you lock them in place. And I think there's an
Does Polar Master work with a trident? Is that something? No.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, that was one that was kind of intriguing if I had a spear, but
Dave Halberd Court.
yeah, no, okay. And do you have are you wanting to get an extra point in strength or constitution, bump your that thing up as well?
Me?
Yeah, or are they
Oh,
all
mine's
even?
already all even,
All
yeah.
even? Yeah, sweet.
Except for
No, no,
intelligence, which I don't really.
yeah,
you know.
exactly. Yeah.
It says Sentinel. Oh.
Yeah, I've been reading that one. I've got the top 10 up for paladins and tritons. I may or may not be a mid-max creator.
Cool whimsy.
Yeah, lots of options of coolness. This is what's making it difficult.
Oh, he's gone.
I've just gone to. Oh, shit. Hello.
Yep,
Hello.
How's that going?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're perfectly fine.
Alright. Alright.
that great weapon master something that is interesting for you?
I think she might be a.
I know I'm talking to Nymph.
Oh, what one, sorry?
Oh, I was just talking to
Yeah.
myself.
Great weapon master allows you to do an extra attack after a melee critical hit. So if you get a
Yeah,
critical,
that relies on crits, though.
yeah, fair enough. You want something that's consistently good.
Yeah.
Your crits aren't at 19 and 20 now?
I mean,
No.
yeah, they're alright. I don't think they're at 19 and 20 yet. I'll have a look.
There was something that could do that, but I forget what it was.
Yeah. Do you want a mounted combatant so you ride your seahorse more often?
That's pretty cool. I can
That-
swim now.
I know, but because he said your seahorse can turn into a real horse as well, and you can call it at any time.
Yeah.
So you
It's
can,
a spell.
yeah.
So Whimsy rolled a 6 for her hit points plus 3,
Nice.
so she gets another 9.
Roll, that's good.
Yeah, bonus points. But in the meantime, I'm trying to figure out what meta magic she's going to be using.
How do you know if you get more spells, or does it just do it?
It just does it.
Does it?
That Sentinel is a pretty interesting one for controlling the battlefield.
Yeah, I chose Sentinel in the end.
Oh, you have chosen? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
No, that's all good.
Oh, I can't remember what her current meta magic is.
What's
I
the one
was
that you banned?
debating with Warcaster as well. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And Resilient. Those were the top 3 I was between.
What was the one that you banned us from taking, Malcolm? There was one that you said you can't take this last time when we were looking through it.
Oh yeah, that was a feat.
One of the feats. Was it Shadow Touch,
Was
maybe?
it Silver Tongue or yeah?
Was it
Shadow
Shadow
Thief.
Touch?
For that?
Yeah. There was just one that you didn't
the
want us to
one
take.
that I
was
wouldn't allow you to
game-breaking.
do is take
Yeah.
Sentinel and Polar Master
Oh, at the
Oh,
same-
together?
Yeah,
Okay.
together. Together.
Yeah.
Kind of lock them in place and just whack them.
Mhm.
Combination of those two. There.
So if I took Polearm Master and you had that and we were next to each other, what would that mean?
Ooh.
Spell Sniper looks pretty body for you. There, Albert. Spell Sniper.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I'm thinking more meta magic.
Yeah, offensive spells range are doubled.
I know. And they don't get cover on some stuff.
And you can
and she
also
gets
learn
another
another
cantrip.
offensive cantrip. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which is kind of in her flavor, but meta magic is another 2 meta magic points plus 2 other meta magic things.
And you gain 2 sorcery points. That's such a sorcerer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
both
that-
of them
yeah.
really suit her kind of character and style.
And the
No, 'cause you can-
temptation to do the ability points, especially when you get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll,
I
it'll
know,
make
right?
you, and can't we'll do the sorcery points and improve the range anyway, if you use them, if you need it for that.
Yeah, it can.
Cool.
There's a meta magic one that is literally called extended.
Mhm. And how about you, Garrett? Have you had a decent look at these?
Well, I'm thinking possibly going mobile, which increases my speed by 10 feet. And also when I take melee attacks against creatures, they don't get opportunity attacks against me.
That'll make
as-
you quite handy for rushing in and healing people, and rushing out again.
Yep. Well, it makes running away a little bit easier because you can take a swipe and run away. And they don't get to have a go whether you hit them or not.
Very
I notice
useful.
that you're not trying to improve your rolls or anything like that. It's like, well, I don't hit anyway, so I may as well be able to just run away.
Well, I could do that, or maybe go for that sharpshooter. There's a sharpshooter something or
Yeah.
other.
Sharpshooter's pretty mean.
Like Great Weapon Master for bows.
Yeah. No disadvantage at long range.
Cover
And
either, I
ignoring
think.
cover. I don't
And
think that.
ignore cover, yeah.
And you can up your attack a little bit, but It'll be one of those two, I would think, but I'm just going through the list. See what's there. Oh, I don't know. We could have got Aberrant Dragon Marks. I've got that. What does that do?
It's an Aberrant Dragon Mark.
Yeah, you learn a cantrip of your choice from the Sorcerer's spell list.
Mm-hmm.
And choose a first level spell there, but then you end up with this floor. Horrific nightmares. The mark whispers at you.
She is going to go Meta Magic. Magic Initiate. Oh, that was the other one. Magic Initiate. That was interesting.
With my up of my constitution, I've actually gained a whole heap of con points because I've gone up hit points.
Nice.
Pretty much gone up about 24, I think, from memory. 24 hit points in that level up. Oh no, 20. Yeah, I've gone up 20 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah. Soaked.
It's not the one I want. Where's Meta Magic? Martial Adept. Ritual Caster. I'll find where I found that Meta Magic thing now. Spell Sniper. Caster. Magic. No.
So what's George's hit points now?
He's at 79.
Nice.
Yeah. It makes him a lot more usable. I had some funky rolls when I rolled up the character. But it's okay.
Kind of double those hit points as well when you're raging, right? Bunch of
Yeah, in a sense. Yeah, unless, for physical attacks anyway. Yeah, and then with his advantage against dex saves, it makes him a bit of a dragon hunter, if that makes sense, because almost all the breath weapons are dex saves. So, yeah, resistant to cold, advantage on the initiative. He's looking pretty fun now. He's been pretty fun so far, actually, to be honest. See thing, hit it.
That way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find where his Meta Magic feat has gone.
Meta Magic Adept, you learn 2 Meta Magic options and gain 2 sorcery points. And then there's Magic Initiative.
Where is it on my list though? I can't see it on my list anymore. I saw it before, and now it's like it's disappeared.
When you're trying to put it into your character.
You sure you haven't already got it?
Have you already got it?
Maybe. I don't think so.
Get that feat.
Yeah, Meta Magic Adept. And it's gone from my list. I might just go back a step and see if something's gone wrong here. I'll go forward and then back.
Can I have a quick look at your feats, if that's okay?
Go for it.
You've already got it selected, Albert. You already have it. You can't.
You already have it.
Oh, what a dick.
You already
do that?
have it.
You haven't chosen, made a choice though.
That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, okay. As well.
Yeah. So go back to your level 4 update, because that's when you would have got that feat originally.
Okay, Meta Magic. 2 choices. Cool. Twin spell, heightened spell. So I've already got those 2.
Yeah. So.
Which I got at 3rd level, but I'm now wanting to get 2 more. Yeah. Well, let me choose 2 more then. I don't know. Ability score improvement. Meta Magic Adept has been chosen. Ah, here they are. Cool.
Wait.
Yeah, I think we're. Oh,
Get a spell that has a range of 5 feet or greater. You can spend 1 and double the range. Yeah, you can cast a spell that has a touch. Yes. 30 feet. Yeah, boy.
no one wanted to take the lucky feat.
I was
That
just
could've been-
reading it.
Yeah, that could be quite a good one for you. You can re-roll 1d20 or force to re-roll an attack roll against you 3 times per long rest.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you sort out
Yeah.
the rest of your
Yeah, fair
character
enough.
if you like. But just to let you know, I'll take a bit of a left turn. You'll be leaving the 10 towns. Far away. But
Ooh.
what happens? Left turn.
Off to water deep, everybody.
Not that's a really big left turn. Okay, but good night, guys. Take care. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Have a good one,
Thank
mate.
you very much, Mel.
Okay, take
Thank
care.
you.